welcome to MSU Soccer Park. We're here for the NJAC playoffs. Luke Sirianni, Connor Cupin.
That's right.
It's a chilly night tonight, but we have the Stockton Ospreys visiting the Montclair State Redhawks. Connor, how are we feeling today?
Chilly night for sure. It's really cold out here. First day in November, but a great NJAC matchup. You have the undefeated Montclair State Redhawks 9-0 in the NJAC taking on the Stockton Ospreys, and both sides have some firepower, so it's going to be a really good one to watch.
Yeah, we have today's a must-win for both sides, obviously to book that ticket to the final, which will be Saturday. But let's take a look at the Red Hawk playoff run.
Oh, yeah, when it comes to Montclair State right now, they have won every single game in the NJAC and only allowed 3 goals in NJAC play. They've been unstoppable. So right now, you're looking at both teams. And with this team, both goalkeepers, pretty good. So I'm interested to see how this game goes out. But you want to take a look at the path to the playoffs with this Montclair State Redhawks team? You got it. Right now, every single game, these teams, take it away, Luke.
Yeah, 9-0 in the conference, which is unbelievable. Starting off, NJCU 4-1 win. Stockton 3-0 win. That was their last time they met before tonight. Ramapo 4-1. Rowan 4-1. Rutgers Newark 4-0. College of New Jersey 4-0. William Patterson 4-0. Rutgers Camden 5-0. And Kane University 5-0. Connor, that is a lot of shutout games, a lot of clean sheets for the goalie back there.
4 straight games there of complete shutouts. So now, yeah.
Let's look at some of the clips here from some of the highlights of the season. As we see, 15-2-1 record, 6-1 at home, and 55 goals, and only conceding 11. I mean,
that's an incredible ratio.
Yeah.
5-to-1 ratio. That's straight dominance from one team, and you got to give Shane Keenan credit, like being unstoppable in goal, and of course Amir Lukovic. 50 goals, 50 games as a Red Hawk, incredible.
And now, and that back line, I mean, is unbelievable too. I have to highlight it. Ian Chesney, Amir Doncic, both fullbacks are awesome. I mean, the team is just so well rounded, and it's been a pleasure to watch this year, Connor.
Unbelievable squad thus far. There's not really any group that can contend with them right now. Undefeated in the NJAC.
And looks like we have Vincent
Yeah.
Bacone. Vincent, what do you have for us?
Am I on? Although today the men's team is playing, on Saturday it was switched. The women's team was here versus who else but Stockton University. Let's dive deep into how this game went. Although Montclair took 13 shots compared to Stockton's 1 in the first half, Stockton freshman Katie Ambos shot in the 38th minute would prove to be the only one needed, as the Ospreys would take a 1-0 lead going into the half. Coach Naughter's squad wasn't going to back down, though. In the 67th minute, Aileen Cahill would score, tying up the ball game and bringing the momentum back to Montclair. It wouldn't take long for the Redhawks to take the lead, as once again in the 75th minute, Megan O'Callahan would give them the lead. Stockton would keep fighting, though, and with less than 2 minutes left in the game, the senior Riley Getter would tie it all up and put this game into OT. In OT, an unlikely hero would come into play. In the 98th minute, Nicole Ricci, who didn't have a goal all regular season, would give the Redhawks the lead and consequently the W, with the final score of 3-2. Thank you, and back to you guys up in the booth.
Thank you so much, Vincent. And unfortunately for the women's soccer team, losing 3-2 in the NJAC. Unfortunate ending there for them. You would have loved to see them in the championship. But now we're going to let's get to a Stockton player to watch for this game. A phenomenal team right here, and got to give credit there to Aiden Honish. Unbelievable season he's been having thus far, and I love it.
Yeah, I mean, Aiden, some good stats, leading goal scorer for Stockton, and, fighting with Amir Lukovic tonight to kind of has to grab at least 1 goal, I would say. But Aiden, as you see, 13 wins, 18 starts, 38 shots, and 23 shots on goal, 5 for 6 on penalties. Clinical in the front, Connor.
Averaging more than a shot on goal, and per game, incredible stats there, and he's the leader of this Stockton offense. When you really look at scorers, I feel like there's no other player. 13 goals in these games, 27 points, the main leader from this Stockton group, and also their goalkeeper, been incredible so far. Brady Barletta, 86 .86 goals against on average, allowing less than a goal per game. So you really can't shy away from the goalkeeper. I know that's a position that usually doesn't get too much credit because they're always, the minute they allow a goal, it seems like the world just crumbles down on them. But when they do good, they do great.
Yeah, and like you said, 2 great goalies tonight, Barletta and, of course, Shane Keenan, the man we know so well. Going to be a fun night. Good attacks on both sides, and I'm excited for this one, Connor. It's going to be a great game on this chilly night at MSU Soccer Park.
And you can't forget about Amir Lukovic, 26 goals on the season, 18 games played, 113 shots, a ridiculous clip thus far, 57 points on the year. And now we're going to take a look at 50 in 50. That's right, Amir Lukovic scored 50 goals in 50 games for the Redhawks. So let's take a look at that.
Montclair back in, shot, goal! Montclair State University! Amir Lukovic, and just like that, another one, Luke.
Goal! Lukovic, number 10 on the season.
Playing it back in, Lukovic sends it, goal! Once again!
Foot goes to the near side, and he got it. And it's 2-1 off the foot of Amir Lukovic, goal number 23.
One of the best strikers in the nation. You give him any sort of room in the box and make one mistake, he will make you pay.
Amir Lukovic, what an amazing season so far. Connor, you want to bring us the Stockton Osprey starting lineup?
No doubt about that. The Stockton Osprey starting lineup out here for a great matchup here. In goal, Brady Barletta having an incredible season thus far. 77 save percentage already. And now Thomas Trimble on the starting lineup there. Tommy Osterman's out there. Jake Homowitz, Aiden Honish, the star we've been talking about up front. Antonio Matos, Joseph P. Carbone, and Joseph A. Carbone right there, both numbers 9 and 11 for Stockton. Noah Jones on the squad there with Dawson Joseph and Nicholas Columbus to round out the squad.
So now obviously I'm going to bring you the home Montclair State Redhawks starting 11. What a great lineup they have. In net, of course, Shane Keenan, Juan Haribe in the back with Ian Chesney, Amir Radoncic, Giancarlo Altamirano, Osbin Mendez, Owen Murphy, Amir Lukovic, Reed Carson, Anthony Viola, and Ramo Lukovic. Connor, how great is this starting 11 for Montclair?
Well, they haven't lost a single game in the NJAC. That just tells you how good this team really is. They have all the firepower you could ask for. And even out of conference games, they've barely conceded any goals, and there's almost no points they've left off the sheet this year. With a lineup just like this, 15-2-1, and it's unbelievable what the team can do, especially with Lukovic in the middle manning the entire offense. It's like having that main superstar, who, by the way, with his incredible point total, 57 on the year. Highest point total for Stockton is Honish with 27, so more than double that by himself.
Yeah, so a lot of talent all around. I think both squads here tonight are in for a good one and a tough game, but we know full 90 minutes, you got to play the full time of the game. Until the final whistle blows, can't stop moving here because this is a semifinal. Loser will go home. Montclair State actually still alive for the NCAA tournament. A win in the NJAC, winning the entire NJAC, would automatically put them in the tournament. But if a loss tonight or in the finals will lead to a lottery chance. But we will be right back with the Red Hawk Sports Network after the national anthem. Welcome back to the Red Hawk Sports Network. Kickoff is about to begin. Again, Luke Sirianni joined by Connor Cupin. Connor, I mean, take away what are the factors here for today's game? Montclair State, what do they have to do to win the game? And if you're the Stockton Ospreys, what would you do to win the game today?
First off, I want to get into an insane matchup here that I think is going to be the deciding factor. Amir Lukovic versus Brady Barletta, the goalkeeper that's been playing pretty good this season, 77 save percentage, versus the striker who can't stop scoring. 54 saves for Barletta and 57 points for Lukovic. You know how insane that is to have more points than a goalkeeper has saves? It's an unreal number there.
It's not normal.
Not normal at all. So that's going to be the big matchup, the number one goal scorer on this team. And on top of that, in fact, the only player on this team with more than 5 goals is Lukovic with his 26. So he's going to be what the defense of Stockton is going to hone in on. And 100%, Barletta's the last line there. He's got to be ready. And for Stockton, you got to get Honish involved. Been the main scorer, but outside of just scoring, of course, assist-wise, Jake Homowitz, 6 apples on the year. And both the Carbones, 4 assists each. Antonio Matos also with 4 assists. So this team loves to pass it around a little bit. And Montclair State, of course, with Lukovic's incredible goal numbers, you got great passers all over the pitch as well.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, a lot of firepower on both ends here. Stockton going to have their hands full in the front. And I think Montclair State, although their back line is very solid, you never know. They might have some trouble back there. Both teams in the huddle. Stockton starting 11 on the field. Montclair State heading out. We're about to kick off here. And also wanted to point out real quick, we have our semifinal on the other side going on right now in the NJAC. Kane and Rowan still remaining 0-0 in the first half with 3.5 minutes left. Winner of that would play the winner of today, Saturday. Like I said, a Montclair State win today would mean an MSU Soccer Park NJAC Finals on Saturday. So like you said, Connor, today's the day, and you gotta come out flying here.
And who wouldn't love to see the NJAC final here? Let's be real. One of us calling, 2 of us calling that game. Gonna love it. It's gonna be a classic here. Montclair State rocking the all blacks today with the red numbers. Incredible uniform there. Versus Stockton rocking the all whites with the blue numbers. Great representation of the school's colors, and the black is a great third color that some teams kind of incorporate sometimes. It's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Montclair with the stealth black. We haven't seen it too much, but yeah. So we're about to get kicked off here. Looks like Amir Lukovic will head to center field to kick it off. And I'm excited for this one, Connor. Here we go. Packed house at MSU Soccer Park. Of course, we've seen some great games this year. At least I could say so for myself. Yeah, a lot of good matchups. And Rebels 2 play here, so we've seen a lot of good games here. But here we go. NJAC semifinals is kicking off. Montclair State start with the ball. Ball sent deep, cut out in the air. And we will have a foul to start the first play of the game, Connor.
Foul to start immediately, and it's called out that every single player, almost all of them, rocking gloves but short sleeves. Interesting. They're all used to it, though. They've been warming up. Some players rocking sleeves, some players doing their thing. It's cold out there, but they're ready for it.
And Montclair State's swinging it around the back. Here's Ian Chesney on it. He's got that dangerous long ball and sends it forward there, but cut out by Stockton. And a foul again on Montclair State. Gene Carlo Altamirano called on that one.
Now, you know, it's a very start of the game here. Already a couple fouls. Love to see a team playing aggressive, though. You want to win the ball early, get that pace, so the ball can live on one side of the field, and that's how you really will get a good scoring opportunity.
And the Stockton Ospreys playing it around. Reed Carson tries to go forward, but great defense there.
I got to say, that might be one of the best tackles I've seen, honestly. Going flying right there is Reed Carson, but it honestly makes it look much worse. It was a clean tackle.
Yeah, and last man, I mean, if he was beat, it was one-on-one with the goalie. It would have been fair game there, but the center backs, that's why those center backs are so heavily relied on in the sport, and you saw it there, coming up clutch there, maybe saving a goal. But throw in now, and Chesney back on it. Sends it long. Here's Amir Lukovic shielding off one defender. Here comes a second. Amir Lukovic still on it and plays a switch. That's to Viola. Great touch there, but good, even better defense out wide. Connor, the Stockton back line so far playing very relaxed.
Very start of the game. They've had a lot of work already. I mean, it's only been, of course, quite literally 2 minutes, but the ball is living on the Stockton side of the field so far. So right now the midfield has to generate some possession and some pressure. So not Montclair State. So Stockton kind of do their thing and work in free space.
Chesney sends it deep. Amir Lukovic up there alone, but takes it down with his chest. Still Amir Lukovic looking for a switch option. Elects to backheel it. Here's Owen Murphy. Owen Murphy looking for options, and Stockton just saying, you're not going to come to our box. Nice move there. And cut out, man, a little back and forth, little seesaw type action to start the game, Connor. This is a good one.
The aggression is amazing so far from Montclair State, getting in on every ball and doing their job, doing a great, phenomenal job, just keeping the pressure and putting their best foot forward.
Chesney plays it over to Radoncic. Amir looking for options, but Montclair State back line, they just they never hesitate. They're always really calm on the ball, and they look for an option. Another ball sent deep, cut out though. Here's Reed Carson. Reed Carson dribbles through one, tries to get through two, goes down, but ref says play on.
Ref says play on there, and honestly, maybe it was the right decision.
Here comes Owen Murphy. Owen Murphy, shirt gets tugged, but the referee, no call. And here are the Ospreys again on defense.
But look at Montclair State, the pressure they're constantly leaving. This ball can't even leave Stockton's backyard. They tried.
Yeah, and you saw there, great defense on Aiden Honish, tough player, leading goal scorer for the Ospreys, as we said. I mean, he's going to be a tough one to follow tonight, but Montclair State so far playing really calm as usual. Here comes the throw. Chesney plays it up. Osman Mendez tries to bring it down, shields the ball.
And Mendez, the leader in assists on this team, actually. No goals in this season, but doing a great job passing the rock.
Looks like the Ospreys are staying back and not keeping that high line. They're leaving that ball in front of them. It's a way to go. I mean, it's a bold way to play, but that's their tactics Coach Greg Rutler rolled out today. I mean, we'll see how that goes. Little bit of tangling up in the corner, but Ospreys throwing.
Carson trying to get that ball desperately there, not able to win it though.
Physical game to start for sure, Connor. I mean, but there's a header by Ramo Lukovic. Owen Murphy went up to fight for it, lost that one, but the ball will slowly roll back. Ian Chesney plays it back to Shane Keenan.
Little sweeper keeper action here.
Yeah, why not? Give your keeper some touches. Shane Keenan to Radoncic. He's got all the room in the world over there. Plays it long, and Amir Lukovic running onto it, but great defense once again by Stockton. Here's Altamirano. Plays it back. Montclair State just continue to recycle the ball.
I love it so far because they've had the ball the entire time thus far. It's been a solid 5 minutes, and Stockton's really had no chance to even make a play. They're just sort of playing defense right now.
Yeah, defending for sure. Not a lot of attack. I don't think they've crossed the midfield yet on the offensive side.
Yeah, the ball has crossed the midfield, but have they really had possession over there?
Nope.
Not much. It's this Montclair State backline doing a great job playing keep away right now and just waiting for the right opportunity to strike.
Hasn't even got to the back line yet, actually. Their midfield has been cutting off those passes, which it's good to see. I'm sure Keenan and the back line is very pleased with that so far. But Stockton just, very patient, not looking to run at the ball, and they're containing defense. Good defense there, but Osman Mendez shrugs it off.
Yeah, honestly, great ball one there because if he loses that one, that might be a 3-on-3 counterattack the other way, 3-on-2 potentially.
Here's Radoncic. Amir Lukovic. Lukovic tried to do a little fancy pass, ends up fouling it on and losing the possession of the ball.
So, that's Jake Homowitz. You've seen him all over the field so far. Honestly, been in a lot of plays. And now here's some great run there. That's Dawson Joseph from the back line, the left back, all the way on the other side of the field.
And there's the first Osprey attack. Unsuccessful, but like you said, Connor, it was the first time they had possession in that second half. But here comes Montclair State. Anthony Viola running at it. Plays it to Amir. Amir shields it, plays it through, And, man, great goalkeeping there from Brady Barboletta, flying off his line, grabbing that ball with 2 hands, saying, I'm not going to let up a goal yet.
Great touch also, but, yeah, he's going to have to – Bartletta has his hands full. He's got a Montclair State offense that's hungry goal scorer in Lukovic right there, looking for number 27 on the year.
And the Ospreys win it in the air. They have it in the corner, but Ramo Lukovic going there to defend.
Honish right here with the ball.
Honish plays it through, looks for Carbone, but nothing there. Speaking of Amir Lukovic, Connor, he has 26 goals currently, 2 more to tie the single-season record, 3 to break it. Playoff goals do count. So, little record to watch there for Amir tonight, and in the finals if they go that far. Yeah, but I don't think Amir's focused on that. I think today he's focused on the team, winning the game, going to the NJAC finals, 1 game at a time.
Oh, yeah, of course. Winning always comes first. I mean, personal accolades and stuff like that is also very cool, but if you lose in the process of that, it's very bittersweet. So they want to win everything they can as well on that road.
And just real quick, Stockton, I don't think I brought up their records, 11-3-5 overall and 4-2-3 in conference play. So not nearly as sharp as Montclair State. Like we said, they're undefeated in conference play and 15-2-1. So very different. I mean, their overall records are kind of similar, but not really. I think Montclair State overall still has had the better season, of course, as the 1 seed. But here comes a free kick. Amir Adonchik on it. Let's see what he does.
That's a free kick if I've ever seen one.
Plays it in. Ball still skipping around. Amir Lukovic shoots. And, man, what a great block there. That is, I believe, defender Tommy Osterman. And
Tommy Osterman there
Osterman
on the defense. And good job winning a free kick for the Redhawks now. So they're going to get their first set piece of the game from really the end line. And corner kicks, always a dangerous way of scoring. Keenan already, this man is not even near the box right now, and the back line is scattered throughout the middle of the field.
Yeah, first corner kick of the game, and they play short. Ian Chesney plays it back. Here's Mendez, outside of the foot cross. And Radonchik just a little bit wide, but they called a push-off in the box before the header. The Ospreys get the free kick.
Honestly, it looked like the right call right there because Radonchik did get up, seemed to use the shoulders as elevation, and can't do that now. Otherwise, it'd be too easy.
Absolutely. Arm has to stay tucked in. The second you extend that arm and push off, the referee's going to call that all day. But here come the Ospreys. Carbone running onto it, but just a little too much to the left. It will be a throw-in.
And that's just a lost ball that you would love to have back because maybe that's one of your few scoring chances you get. If you're Montclair State, it looks like you're going to have a ton. But for Stockton, any chance you get with that ball up the field, you got to make sure you capitalize on it.
For sure. They're not going to get unlimited scoring chances like Montclair State does against a lot of opponents. Like you said, Connor, when you get those chances, you got to finish. It's all about being clinical. Chesney plays it deep. Good look there. I was looking for Carson, but ball was cut out. And here is Hornish. Plays it back. And cleared out by the Ospreys. They are not playing any games in the back there. But here we go again.
Now here's a good attack. And then it's gone, though, because the ball just runs out of bounds.
That was Jake Hormeritz on that ball. Just one touch too many, maybe a little bit too heavy of a touch. Didn't mean to do it, but Montclair State back again with possession. Dominating possession as always.
And also, what a first call for both of us to get. I've never called the game with you before, and
Debut.
It's the NJAC semi-final of all games.
Yeah, first game with Connor, November, but
November.
we have our first game. We're here. It's an important game, too. So
no more important game than this one right now.
No. What a great day for a debut game.
What a great day for a debut game. They released a little pregame there and released a new duo on air as well while doing it.
And a throw in here. I mean, a lot of Montclair State players can get that ball right into the box. So we'll see if they do that. Mendez plays it in, and again, Brady Barboletta wasting no time off that line.
Barboletta just grabs that one out the air, and as a goalkeeper, there's of course it's risk to it. If you miss that, the net's open. But playing aggressive as a goalkeeper, it's the way. You can't be just sitting in goal playing passive. You got to be up there. You got to be involved in the play. You can take away scoring opportunities yourself without even saving the ball if you just make a tackle.
Amir Lukovic on it now. Man, the Osprey defense just sprinting to him, surrounding him every time he gets the ball, but Montclair State still have the ball here. Here's Radonchik.
Yeah, they got their work cut out for them. They've been running around left and right just trying to get something moving.
Osman Mendez plays it in. Amir Lukovic to Viola, back to Amir, and great defense. Again, you saw one defender there on the left, one on the right, but ball's put back in. Oh, the Ospreys not letting that ball bounce, but Owen Murphy on the hustle to win it back for the Redhawks.
They're just looking for a lane to shoot, but the Stockton defense clogging all those shooting lanes and doing a great job of making it almost impossible for them to get a shot off.
Here's Altamirano on it now. Nice move there. Drops it back. Here's Osman Mendez. Mendez plays it in. Amir Lukovic gets pushed off the ball a bit, but the ball's still alive here. Uribe tries to play it back in. Stockton, though, winning another free kick. Montclair State, I'd say, to start the match, they're playing great. Just maybe eliminate the fouls a little bit if you could.
I mean, there's been a few whistles, no doubt, thus far in this game. 4 fouls already on Montclair State to just 1 for Stockton. But Montclair, I'm not even sure they mind because they've been dominating possession thus far.
Yeah, dominating possession. Not only does it help the team play better, but it also tires out the opponent. And it's frustrating. So the possession, the little game of possession it does a lot of things to the other team for sure.
And I feel like right there, Stockton gets the ball, and they just send one down the field, and it goes out of bounds. Like, that's not really what you're looking for. You got to now you have the ball. Take your time with it. Really make a play. I feel like the Hail Mary ball is not the way to do it.
Not always. One pass at a time. Yeah, playing it on the ground is always a little smarter, but we have a couple, especially the center backs, have great long balls over the top. So if they see that option, go for it. Go with your instinct. Radoncic now. Over to Chesney. Ian Chesney on it. Reed Carson turns, has all the room in the world. Osman Mendez goes for the 1-2, but great defense out wide. That is Dawson Joseph doing well at the left back position.
I'll give Joseph some credit. He's been, that's got to be a trip there. Is there a card coming here on Mendez?
Yeah, Homer, it's yelling for a card. I mean, Mendez is going to get a warning here. I think that was his second foul on the same exact player as before. Can't get into the foul. Like we said before, you don't want to get into the game of fouls. That's when you lose your cool. You know, Mendez has a warning, it looks like, but
yeah, that was certainly close right there. That was a clip right at the shin. So if yellow got drawn, I wouldn't have been surprised, but referee let him play a little more.
But, you know, he's an aggressive player. He's not afraid to throw his body at the ball, and that's what you want. You want that type of aggressiveness. Here come the Ospreys. Hornish plays it in. Radoncic cutting that one out.
Ospreys, though, getting some pressure, and it's already killed off.
Amir Lukovic up alone with 4 defenders and gets bodied off the ball. He wants a foul there. The ref will call it. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, the Ospreys don't seem happy about that one, but Connor, a referee's decision is always final.
Referee's decision is always final, yes. The Ospreys have had their backs against the wall thus far, and now the entire Montclair State team, aside from Keenan, on this half of the field. So they're going to generate some serious offense here.
Yeah, and a dangerous spot for a free kick for sure. Osman Mendez on that one. Probably looking for the head of one of the taller players, Radoncic, Chesney, even Amir Lukovic or Reed Carson, I'd say. Anybody on that far post is probably who you're looking for here. Ball is sent in. Mendez. Reed Carson on it. And what they called a push-off, but Montclair State yelling about a handball. They might have had a case there, Connor.
Well, they clearly, all of them erupt there towards the official. There's got to be something going on there that was missed on for sure. And that would have been a penalty right in the box. And that could be the huge turning point, of course, if you call a penalty in soccer.
Turning point for sure. You saw Ian Chesney there kind of push his teammates away from the referee, you know, as a leader, telling everybody, calm down, let's play the game. Let's not get into that referee battle, which smart to do. You don't want to get into the book early on here, just in the first half. Still have 29 minutes to go. I mean, Connor, what have you seen so far that you liked from Montclair State?
Oh, well, for Montclair State, you like pretty much everything. Like, there's a
nice shot. Viola just got a tip, but Connor, sorry, continue.
Yeah, everything you've liked so far. They're playing, even though they got 4 fouls, I honestly like that because they've been playing aggressive and they have possession this whole half. So eventually something's going to go right for them. Got to give the Stockton defense credit as well for clogging every shot lane. It's not like Bartletta's been having some crazy saves. This Stockton defense is just clogging all the lanes. They're playing back. The midfield's getting in on it, and they're doing a great job.
Yeah, and for sure, putting pressure on that Stockton back line, you can only defend for so long. I feel like having that constant pressure and attack could lead to a mistake at some point, and that's the goal here. I think Montclair State playing very calm. Coach Tumulty, he knows what his roster's capable of, and playing smart. A lot of fouls going on here. Another free kick from Montclair State around the midfield line. Mendez plays it short. Looking for options. Splits two. Viola one times it. And still got it now. A little nice, beautiful 1-2 passing, but the Ospreys, again on defense, cutting that one out. Here they come on the counter. Here's Joseph. Plays it down the line. Ramo Lukovic is there. He said, I'm not letting you get to that ball. Keenan plays it out, plays it safe, and the Ospreys winning it again off an Owen Murphy header.
So now Stockton's getting some pressure going. They're getting a nice little possession, and some scoring chances might come from this. Announcer jinx. Oops.
Well, he went down there, but referee said no foul, play on. Amir Lukovic now shielding. Great defense there. The Ospreys back line is just, they're not giving Amir any breathing room. Rightfully so. I mean, we know what he could do when he gets that little bit of space. Physical game so far, though. Nice turn there.
I love it. Like, these two teams trying to play for a spot in the NJAC final. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, NJAC final, it's everybody's goal, right? It's the whole season goal.
Everybody's goal, and they're so close right there. Long ball from Chesney.
Amir Lukovic getting a shirt pull, but ref says play on. Here's Reed Carson, and just a little bit wide to the left. I mean, but good shot there. Outside of the box shots is what you want. But referee calls goal kick. Montclair State wanted a corner, I believe, but good chance.
Outside of the box shots is what you want. Appreciate it. Okay, I see what you're saying, and honestly, with the goal kick there, plays it short, and now it's going way on the other side of the field. So we're going to see Stockton's offense maybe get some pressure eventually, and that might be a takedown, but no call. They'll play on.
No call there. I think a physical battle, 50-50 ball. Altamirano goes for the tackle, misses it, and the Ospreys moving down the line here.
Throw in there. And Montclair State, they're going to just toy with the ball in the back line here. They've been doing it all game, just playing a little keep away, looking for the best possible situation, because I feel like they know at this point they have the ball. Like, meaning they are almost getting it at ease pretty much.
Yeah, but Osman Mendez, I mean, how many touches has he had? Great ball there. Reed Carson takes it down with his chest, drops it to Owen Murphy, back to Carson. And Montclair State just maybe passing a little too much there. At the top of the 18, that's where you want to take that shot.
Yeah, I can't tell. The Stockton defense is just doing a great job of clogging every shot lane. The players are not feeling comfortable taking those shots, even though they seem like it's point blank, the perfect spot to just rip one on net. And right now, looks like ref signaling that got to throw back there.
Just a little bit of a halftime update in the other match. Of course, Kane and Rowan, the other semifinal match tonight, 0-0 at halftime, scoreless.
Ooh.
So Montclair State, either of these teams really, whoever wants it the most, got to grab that first goal of the night out of both semifinal matches. Here's Radoncic, plays it long. Reed Carson, nice touch there, looked for Murphy. Back to Amir Lukovic. Little pushing and shoving in the corner, but the Ospreys clearing it out. But, referee says the ball was out earlier. That will be another corner kick, Connor.
Another corner kick and big chance here. In the back, of course, Ramo Lukovic staying back. And Keenan, again, doing a little walk-up around the 40-yard marker of the field here. This 120-yard pitch, a lot of ground to cover. Carson moving around the box. You see Radoncic moving around the box.
Ball is played in, and Radoncic tried to get ahead on it, but ball got cleared out first. The Ospreys attempting for an attack, but Owen Murphy, great defense there, does a little somersault and retains possession of the ball. Here's Altamirano. Nice move there, cuts it back. tries to play it in. Owen Murphy throws his body out once again, but the Ospreys on the counter now.
That might have been the greatest pass I've seen in some time. Owen Murphy on the ground takes the ball and throws it over his head. I said throws as if use his hands, but basically threw with his feet.
And amazing tackle there. Mira Doncic flying in the air like Sergio Ramos cutting that ball out. Great play there and cutting out that down-the-line attack from the Ospreys. Great defensive battle so far on both sides.
You know, those slide tackles are a very pivotal part of the game that not many will think about, honestly, because it's a very risky play. You know, you have to just, if you get ball first, you win. If you don't get ball first, you lose.
And you risk that yellow card if you don't get the ball, right? Cleats up, you go in first tackle,
and that was
flying.
The best pass I've seen in some time there. Owen Murphy, almost like a reverse front flip, did a little backflip on the ground right there, and gets that ball. That might have been that's the highlight of the day so far, for sure.
Yeah, it made that pass look easy. That definitely not an easy pass to make, but from down there, it made it look easy. Here's a long ball to Amir Lukovic. Played out wide to Uribe. Uribe shielding it but loses it.
Ooh,
a little bit of a shoving battle near the bench. Ball's out of bounds though. Ospreys throwing. Connor, my opinion, a very even game so far. Do you agree?
This has like 1-0 written all over it right here because the Stockton offense just can't get down the field, and the Montclair State offense is getting down the field, but they're not getting scoring opportunities. So far in this game, you've only seen 3 shots from Montclair State and 1 of them on target. So this seems like Stockton defense versus the Montclair State offense. Who's going to crack first?
Yeah, and battle of the midfields for sure. I mean, and Montclair attacking very well, but Stockton, their counterattack is very good. That's what I've noticed so far. But still, like we said, scoreless, 21 minutes remaining in the first half. I mean, but Montclair State, as always, nonchalant, cool, confident, carefree, just very relaxed. Osman Mendez mistraps it there. Here's Hornish, plays it through to the Ospreys, and just shot wide, but deflection. It will be a corner kick, Connor. I believe that shot was by number 8, Antonio Matos.
Antonio Matos, 4 assists on the year for this Ospreys team, and now wins them a corner kick right there off a great offensive opportunity, and this is where shots on goal take you. Takes the deflection, and now a real good chance at scoring here for the Ospreys.
Yeah, and their first corner kick of the night. Ball sent in. Good header there by Amir Lukovic on defense, tracking back as a forward. Here's Ramo Lukovic, his cousin.
That's that childhood connection right there. It doesn't get any better than that. They probably know each other's play styles better than anyone else on the field.
That's the type of chemistry you want, the relative chemistry. But I'm sure Stockton there would love to have that chance back because that was a big one. I don't know if they're going to get one that easy again as the ball is played out to Reed Carson. Here we go. Carson looks for Altamirano, and he retains it. Nice move.
He almost lost that one there, but was able to keep it. And good play so far. And this Montclair State defense doing a little toying again, setting up this play, but give the midfield credit, holding that ball on the inside. And now you're just waiting for the strikers to put one away. They've had tons of chances up front. They just can't seem to find the shot they want.
Radoncic driving through to Viola. Anthony Viola, very shifty, spinning around. Ball's played to Altamirano. Altamirano looks in the box to Amir Lukovic, and, man, like I said, the defenders are all over him, just giving him no space at all.
There's 3 triple teams right there in the middle because, of course, they're going to hone in on him more than any other player on this team. And when you take out a team superstar like they're attempting to do right now, it can really change up a game plan, and you got to wait for other guys to probably step up and fill those roles.
Yeah, and I think his goal there is to shield the ball as other players of his team run towards him to attack. He's looking to lay it off, drop it, and play it through the back. But the game plan's not working too well so far. Good defense there. Carson knocks it out. That was Carbone there on the ball. And now Joseph throwing. Stockton plays it through. Ramo Lukovic doesn't let it through.
This Stockton team has 2 Joseph Carbones, first off, and then they have Dawson Joseph. So the triple Joseph threat is incredible as here's a big scoring chance.
And what a save. Shane Keenan off the line there. Man, Connor, I mean, another massive chance blown. Like you said, you got to fly off that line with confidence and can't hesitate. Shane Keenan never hesitates.
Field there, Stockton did all they could. Their shot on goal right there, but Shane Keenan just stone cold, waiting for the opportunity and makes the save that was needed. You see players hands on their heads, disappointed after that one, of course, if you're Stockton.
So Stockton, probably their second massive chance. That one was even bigger than the first one, I think. Man, I mean, Coach DeMulti, he's got 2 great goalies on this team, Shane Keenan, Boris Del Val. But that's what Keenan does. He will come out and he will throw his body on the line to save that shot. Montclair State heading down the line. Uribe pushed off the ball. Man, I mean, Connor, we talked about it in the pregame. It's all about being clinical in front of net. If Stockton finished their 2 chances, they could have had a 2-0 lead so far. And, 2-0 lead is not an easy one to come back from. But fortunate enough for Montclair State, Shane Keenan with a beautiful save. And that first shot pushed a little wide from Carbone.
So, yeah, that counterattack has done a pretty good job. They've had, since the last time we really checked the shot chart, now Stockton up to 3 shots with 2 shots on goal. So they actually have more shots on net than Montclair State, even though Montclair State's been dominating possession. That back line of Stockton taking away all the shot chances.
And another goal kick for the Ospreys. I mean, Montclair State, again, like we said, knocking on that door. They really want that goal. You could feel it. It's just in that attacking third. They can't get it past or even on net, but they don't have a problem getting there. Here comes Montclair State. Andre Shelton down the left-hand side. Takes it back, goes down the line, plays it in, left foot cross, and Owen Murphy just sends it over. Man, he did have some time on that one, but I'm not sure he was told by his teammates that he had that time, but another chance for Montclair State. Just got to get those shots on target.
Just roofs it straight over the net. And now I want to kind of dive into the matchup history between these 2 teams. Montclair State has not lost to Stockton since I was 8 years old. I'm 21 now. 2010, the last time the Ospreys were able to pull away with a victory. So it's been a lot of wins, a lot of draws in there. And so far, if history repeats itself right now, you'll see another Montclair State win.
Yeah, you got to keep that streak going, but a lot of game left here to play. Andre Shelton sends it in. It gets deflected. Reed Carson tries to bring it down, but just not all of it on the touch. Joseph clearing it out. Ramo Lukovic, good touch there. He has a lot of time. To Osman Mendez. Owen Murphy, Osman Mendez, little 1-2. Back to Mendez. Owen Murphy. Altamirano plays it wide. Here is Juan Uribe.
Noah Jones with a great stop there on defense, but this ball's right in.
Ball sent in. Carson tried to fake direction, turn around, but yeah, Connor, Noah Jones holding it down back there. He's made at least 2 or 3 crucial tackles so far.
And I want to dive back into the history between these 2 teams playing each other. Montclair State has not conceded a single goal to Stockton since 2019. It's been 4 years of clean sheet wins. So history is a great thing. You love to, if it repeats itself for the Red Hawks here, but every year is a new year and with a new team. But, of course, Montclair State, the undefeated NJAC team.
Yeah, and not free kick there for the Ospreys, but throw-in for the Ospreys. Connor, not really shocked there. I mean, great. Montclair State, I'm a sophomore here. I was here last year to see this team play too. Amazing back line both years. So it makes sense with those clean sheets. They had, Justin Goldberg, who graduated, great player. Their back line was even younger. Now this year, another year more experienced, and a lot of clean sheets this year also, just in general.
Well, you have, of course, Ramo Lukovic, Ian Chesney, Radoncic, Uribe, Mendez, all back there. Really 5 players playing defense. Of course, they don't really run a 5-man back line there, but little defensive midfield and all that mixed in. They're doing a great job so far.
And ball sent up to Lukovic, but 3 defenders there for Stockton. Their goal this whole game so far, just honing in on Amir, not letting him get the ball or turn. And when he does get the ball, they're all over him. But you got to find a way to incorporate those other attackers into the attack here. Here's Radoncic, plays it in. Good touch there. Owen Murphy plays it wide. Here's Reed Carson. Carson drops it back to Ramo Lukovic.
This Stockton team is playing with 5 defenders, and it looks like 3 center backs, honestly, if you look at it. Because on the outside, there's Dawson Joseph playing left back. And then Lukovic always has 3 Ospreys draped all over him in the box. There's almost no room to operate.
Yeah, seems like a defensive formation here, or defensive game tactics from Coach Greg Rutler. But like you said, Connor, I mean, 0-0 today doesn't cut it. A tie doesn't cut it. There has to be a winner tonight to move on to the finals. It's a playoff game. You know, regular NJAC could be a tie, but tonight we need a goal scorer, and so far, first half's almost over, just 12 and a half minutes to play, and we don't have that yet.
That's true. We don't have a goal scorer yet, but I feel like Montclair State eventually they just got to figure out how to get past those 5 back there. Lukovic right now, look, the ball's not even near him. 2 guys just completely surrounding him, and even the whole Stockton team just sort of gravitating there. You got 3 defenders zoning him out.
Chesney plays it deep. Again, Stockton just not letting that ball bounce. And that's how you play defense. You got to, as soon as that ball is played in, you got to swarm it. Balls in the air, cannot let it bounce. That is the last thing you want to do. That's what my coaches taught me. That's what I see in the pros when I watch TV and in collegiate soccer too. The ball cannot bounce at any level. Ball goes in. Owen Murphy to Amir Lukovic. Lukovic fakes it, plays it wide. Osman Mendez on it now. Out wide to Andre Shelton on the left-hand side. Shelton drops it back. Osman Mendez plays it in, and Reed Carson brings it down, but it gets another block. Noah Jones. Ball still bouncing around. And, oh, man.
Imagine he bicycle kicks that in there. Amir Lukovic tries a bicycle kick, but just doesn't get the whole touch on that. Look at that one. Just bounces right to the goalkeeper, Bartletta, right there, and not able to get everything he wanted. So now here comes just a little drop kick.
I mean, what a goal that would have been. A bike to kick off the NJAC semifinals, first goal scorer of the game, but good chance there. Ball's played a little too far for Stockton, and that will be a goal kick. Montclair State sub coming in. Andre Shelton checks out. Coming into the game is, get you that number in one moment. But
looks like Carson's headed off as well.
Yeah, Reed Carson out. A couple fresh legs on the way in. I mean, number 9 for Montclair State in the game. That is Alfredo Rojas. Real quick, Connor. Andre Shelton on the left-hand side, and the little time he's been in has been very productive. Created a lot of chances, did a lot of dribbling, played a couple crosses in. And that's what Andre Shelton does. He comes into the match, he creates chances right away.
Instant offense, especially for a team looking to finally score their first goal in this one. But Stockton parking the bus a little bit back here.
Yeah, they're very defensive. They're not keeping a high line. Looks like they're kind of sitting back, playing the counterattack type of soccer. And whatever works. I mean, they're in the semifinals. They're doing something right, but they need to get that. They need to get a goal. So but looks like they're fully relying on the counterattack to score. Chesney plays it. Here's Rojas. Rojas out wide. And Stockton, like you said, it looks like as soon as they cross that midfield line, they're all over it. But on Montclair's half, they kind of let them move that ball around in the back. Osman Mendez, great pass there. Rojas, nice move. Altamirano tried to one-time it to, I believe that was Uribe on the outside. But once again, Brady Barletta on the ball.
So you're seeing Nicholas Columbus, who's traditionally a midfielder. He's absolutely playing center back today. And Noah Jones is right there, back there with him. So there's a trio playing center back. It looks to be Osterman, Columbus, and Jones.
And but brick wall of a back line, just like how the Redhawks have it. 4 great defenders in the back. I mean, both teams just defensively elite, in my opinion, so far. Making little to no mistakes, and every defense, that's what you want. That's the ideal defense in the sport.
And that should show you how feared a player like Lukovic is. Look at it right now. 3 defenders on him at all times, unless he's way up the field like this.
Right, he has to drop back to receive the ball. And wow, another great play there. Here is Joseph on the counterattack. Back to Joseph. Ian Chesney on it. Chesney will contain him, not dive in. And Joseph in the corner now looking for options. Owen Murphy comes in to close it down. Tries to play on the baseline. Good idea there. That was to Hornish, but Shane Keenan picking that one up.
So Dawson Joseph with the lightning out of a bottle play. Runs, cuts that ball off, and takes it down the pitch. The left back doing all that.
Here is Uribe over to Rojas. Rojas swings it over to Osman Mendez. Mendez playing that long ball in. Amir Lukovic goes down in the box. And, man, he wanted the free kick there, but they called it in favor of Stockton. Amir doesn't look too happy with that call.
Of course not. And now got a free kick right outside the box for Bartletta. And with that one, it just seems like it's impossible to not have contact with. You're being zoned by 3 defenders, 2 of which are traditional defenders. It's going to be impossible for him to get any breathing room.
Lukovic, again, dropping back all the way to the midfield line where Osman Mendez is lined up to receive that ball. Definitely a frustrating start for him tonight. Just not much he could do, just great defense from Stockton.
Yeah, not much when Osterman is draped.
Altamirano went for the shot there. You're not going to get past that Stockton defense with a shot on the ground. You got to lift it up a little bit, but Amir Doncic now on the ball. The attack from Montclair State, I would say, has stepped up a bit more recently. Past couple minutes, been a little bit better. But I want to see a good shot on target on Barletta. You got to test the goalie always.
Had a couple so far from Lukovic, but Osterman is just like a sign to him. It's almost like man coverage out here.
Lukovic flicked it on with his head. Looked like he wanted one of his teammates to run onto it, but a little bit of a miscommunication there. Barletta taking his time.
And Bartletta has had his hands full much more than Keenan has. Keenan made one key save, but hasn't had to do too much outside of that.
Here come the Ospreys. Hornish on the ball now. Nice move there. Tries to play it in the middle. Ian Chesney cutting that one out. And the referee issues Montclair State ball, but maybe next time, just leave the advantage there. Let them go forward. They have possession. Let that play go on. Doncic. Out wide. And down the line, Andre Shelton just flying down that line like lightning. But Stockton playing good defense there once again.
5 minutes left in this first half. 0-0 the score remains.
0-0 in just 5.5 minutes left. I mean, both teams, if both teams go into the half 0-0 here, we're going to have an interesting second half. But if a team could grab a goal before then, that is a huge momentum shifter, and it'll be a lot harder for the other team to come back. Mendez on it, but Stockton, team defense, nice and compact in the middle. Ramo Lukovic. And looked like a miscommunication there. Mendez thought Lukovic would run onto that one. A little bit of miscommunication, but yeah, Connor, I mean, how important is it for either team to grab a first goal before the half if they do? What would that mean for the other side?
Well, then you're going into that locker room in halftime with a much different mindset than if it's 0-0 and you're still really stressed on who's going to get that first one. And also, speaking of halftime, Kane and Rowan has resumed the second half, and that's also still 0-0 in the 51st minute. So monitor that as this game goes through on.
So both games, no goals in 2 matches of the semifinals so far, but this one just wrapping up first half, and the other game just started second half. So we still have a lot of game to play, and maybe in overtime. We'll see. Chesney sends it in. Noah Jones hesitates, but Barletta off his line to protect him.
Good communication there from Jones to let Bartletta come and grab that one instead of making a play himself. Safer play.
Good communication there. You always want the goalies and the defenders should always be one in communication. You should be able to understand each other very well. That leads to plays like that where there doesn't have to be a lot said for both sides to be on the same page. Jones drops it back. Barletta plays it deep. Mendez brings it down. Sends it back to Amir Lukovic. And great defense there. That was Tommy Osterman. And Another little shoulder into Amir Lukovic, a clean shoulder, and great physical defense again.
Yeah, so Osterman's been tasked this game with just shadowing Amir Lukovic. He will be there every single play. It looks like hasn't left his side once. Look, walking with him every single step of the way.
Montclair State playing around the back once again. Going to try to generate another attack here with just a few minutes to go. Got to grab that first goal. I think it's so important. If they could get that goal, you're going to go into half with a lot of weight off your shoulders.
2:52 remaining. So as this thing winds down, take a look at the first half. It seemed like Montclair State really dominated, and they've been dominating as far as possession goes without a question. They're just sort of, Stockton's playing a game of just don't let them score. They're hoping they can score on, yes, a counterattack or maybe even penalty kicks if it comes down to that. They're just making sure, one thing's for certain, they're making sure Montclair State concedes, does not score once.
Ball sent in again. Those long balls today for the Red Hawks have not been too productive. Like we mentioned before, the Ospreys are great in the air with their heads. And here is a Stockton counterattack. Plays it through. Osterman on it. And Ian Chesney, again, brick wall. One-on-one save, but Connor, amazing pass through to Osterman there. That was a close one.
So I believe that's actually Aiden Honish on the front there, really playing striker for them. And good shot, and Keenan gets a save. And now we're having some little bit of a discussion on whose ball it should be. Stockton ends up winning this one.
Stockton once again, clearance by Chesney. Here's Amir Lukovic, one-on-one. Osterman, though, unbelievable defense. But referee blows a whistle. I think the hands on the back is not something you could do.
Whistle there. So now Montclair State's going to restart all over again, see if they can get something in this final minute and a half here at Pitzer. So Mendez gets this one touch here. And now here is Rojas. Back to Mendez. Mendez playing it back to Chesney.
Montclair.
Chesney, yeah. Radoncic sending this one wide. And they're just playing keep away. They're just playing keep away at this point. The minute left. Mendez, let's see if they really get an opportunity to score. I feel like they could just hold this one unless they see a big chance where they can send it through.
Got one more play probably here. Chesney putting that ball in. Long ball. Barletta, though, all over it. Looks like the Ospreys will have a chance. They got 35 seconds to do so.
Going to end up with about 30 here.
Ball sent deep. Ramo Lukovic let it bounce by accident. Ian Chesney, though, on that covering, backing up your right back as you should. Great defense there from Chesney.
So with 20 seconds left, you got to imagine, unless some instant offense sparks right here from Lukovic with a 1-on-3.
Lukovic, hands all over him. Referee says play on. Amir Lukovic. Looked like a deflection to me. Referee says goal kick. Osterman had his hands all over, but Connor, great half, 0-0. A lot of positives to take away. What did you see?
You saw a game there with great defense from Stockton and the offense from Montclair State doing some good work. Eventually, they're going to get a goal to score, 100%. And now, what's going on in the field here now?
A little bit of pushing and shoving. I think both teams, it's only the first half. Want to stay calm, go into halftime without any cards, without any silly cards for sure. But Connor, for me, the highlights of the match, Montclair State, Shane Keenan has been lights out with his one-on-one saves, and the Ospreys' back line has been unbelievable, not letting Amir Lukovic have any time on the ball and cutting off those passes.
So far, you've seen a great team effort thus far from both squads, and honestly, I feel like this Montclair State offense is going to get one to crack eventually. You got to imagine this Stockton defense is good. It can't stay like this forever.
Yeah. And we're going to go over to Vincent Picone on the sideline. Vincent, what do you have for us?
Well, while we are at halftime now and in a 0-0 game, you got to give it to Stockton's defense. They are now only the 5th team this season to keep Montclair scoreless at the half. though they'll have to work extra hard in the second as Montclair is 2-0-0 when tied going into the second. They also have scored an insane 29 goals in the second half alone and have only given up 4. Yeah, you heard me right. They've only given up 4 goals, and they've never given up 2 to end the game. Montclair will have to work very hard as well. Stockton's a very good team, but we'll have to see how this one plays out. Back to you guys in the booth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vincent. It's been a pleasure hearing you there on the sideline. And now, Luke. So we only have so much time left here at halftime. 13 minutes to go. So let's update the people on the Kane-Rowan game. Rowan has scored a goal.
Wow, so 56.5 minutes in, Rowan get their first goal of the night, of the semifinal night of both matches. Man, I mean, Montclair State, if I'm them, I want to get that goal in the second half. I want to book that ticket for Saturday. If Rowan holds, it will be a Montclair State-Rowan matchup in the NJAC Finals. It's very exciting if that goes that way.
Very exciting. Rowan currently with the 1-0 lead in line for that victory, and just 30-something minutes, 33 and a half, doing math there. Not so easy to do on the fly like that. 33 minutes left for that one. And what do you expect in the second half here? Because the way I look at it, Montclair State is being pressured to the point of Stockton's not really doing so much where it is we got to go out there and score. They're just playing great defense, and they're kind of hoping for penalties at this point.
Yeah, I would. If I'm Montclair State, if I'm Coach Tumulty, I would be a little bit worried going into half just because of the big chances Stockton has had. Montclair State, I can't say they've had as many big chances. Shane Keaton, though, saving the day so far, fighting for that clean sheet. If I'm Montclair State, you need more attack. You need more players forward. Brady Barletta has gotten a lot of touches, but hasn't really had to make any massive saves, which the Ospreys back line has done a great job preventing that from happening.
And on top of that, you got to give Dawson Joseph his credit. He's been all over the field offensively and defensively, whereas on the other side of the ball, that 3 center back formation, taking Lukovic out the game, and it's been working. It's been working, and when you figure out a way to shut down Amir Lukovic, you cannot say that it's a bad idea. It's been a great idea so far, and you got to give Stockton their credit. So now I'm sure Tumult is going to make an adjustment in this half on how to get him back into this game, and what is the solution to really doing so?
Yeah, you need more of that attack. I think Amir Lukovic has done a great job attempting to shield the ball off, but once he gets that ball, I feel like there's not enough players going up to support, and you need those guys up there to support them. But yeah, Connor, more shots on goal, more attack, a little bit better from the back line. The back line has done a good job, but a couple times the Ospreys have gotten through, and we know how it works. One chance is all it takes to score a goal. But
one chance is all it takes to score a goal, and right now, seeing 2 shots on goal from both sides. So honestly, like right now, really even in that, and 3 shots on goal from Lukovic. So even though they're trying to take him out the game, they're doing their best.
And halftime here, just 11 minutes until the second half kicks off. We're going to take a little bit of a break here from the Red Hawk Sports Network. Luke Sirianni, Connor Cupin, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All cameras?
Welcome back to the Red Hawk Sports Network. The second half is about to begin. Luke Sirianni here with Connor Cupin. Connor, what do we see in the first half?
We saw great defense from Stockton and great offense from Montclair State, but no goals yet. And on the other side, while we were at a halftime break, Rowan did score a goal in their semifinal game. 1-0 the Profs lead right now, and that will be the winner of that game plays the winner of this game. So we're still waiting to see how that one turns out. As of right now, Montclair State doing a great job. And one big thing, the offense has to keep the pressure on because they're going to get one eventually. Down the field, they've had tons of pressure. Lukovic getting triple-teamed right now as we've been watching. And a big thing for them is how are they going to get him back involved into this game? Okay. This way.
The Red Hawk Sports Network welcomes everybody back for the second half about to begin. Once again, Luke Sirianni, Connor Cupin back at it. Connor, what do we see in the first half?
So one thing we've seen in this first half, Montclair State's offense, great opportunities have come from that offense. They've been all over the Stockton side of the field. And Amir Lukovic right now, being triple teamed in that first half. You see 3 center backs draped all over him. Osterman is one in there. Noah Jones is in there. And you've even seen, I believe, Columbus in there, who's not traditionally a center back, but he's playing back there just to take him out of the game almost.
Yeah, Dawson Joseph, too, on that left-hand side at the left back. Doing a great job. Like you said, Amir Lukovic gets that ball, and he's just getting swarmed with defenders. That's what you got to do. Take the best player out of the game and don't let him get the ball. It's the whole goal. And
right now, Stockton parking the bus so far, and the buzzer sounds right now. We're going to get underway with the second half. Refs coming out into the field. Stockton team already in the huddle. It's cold out here, Luke, and we've seen everyone in the stands right now bringing their winter coats, got their gloves on, and the players on the field, some of them got shorts, wearing no sleeves, no gloves even. Shout out to them. They're real troopers in this weather.
Yeah, I mean, I could say for everybody in the crowd and ourselves, we're all bundled up. Some of the players maybe don't feel it as much or out running on the field, but a lot of soccer left to play. We got 45 minutes here, still 0-0, Connor, and the second half, actually the whole game is up for grabs right now because it's anybody's game right now. Rowan is up 1-0. Kane can still come back, and Rowan can still maybe increase that lead more, but right now 0-0, that means it's anybody's game, Connor. First goal really matters today for me.
Anybody's game, and right now, 70th minute goes Rowan and Kane. The Profs with that 1-0 lead. Just 20 more minutes, and they'll have booked their ticket to the NJAC Championship, but we will still remain to see who they'll be playing as right now 0-0 at 45 great minutes of action about to start. You see Rocky is here, got the Let's Go Red Hawks sign out. They know what it's about. Ton of people here for the NJAC semifinal, and Montclair State been doing a great job of getting good pressure. Ian Chesney doing great playing center back so far on this team. And Owen Murphy with the pass of a lifetime in that first half.
Yeah, and a lot of great chances, but like we mentioned before halftime, second half you have to come out. Brady Barboletta has to have a lot of shots on him. Montclair State really have to get that goal quick because we saw the Ospreys, especially towards the second half of the first half, a lot of big chances, but we prepare for kickoff here. That will be Joseph Carbone on the kick. And as a side switch, we have another half. This time Shane Keenan will be on our side. Ospreys defending the goal on your left-hand side. Second half's almost underway, Connor. Here we go.
Who knows if the side switch kind of changes things up right now. So Joseph A. Carbone on the kickoff right there, as there are both Joseph Carbones there at the kickoff, both of them.
And we are underway with the second half. 0-0, as we said. The Ospreys begin with possession.
So right now Stockton able to win the ball, and that's good for them, but Chesney just getting in there, disrupting everything.
Ian Chesney always causing problems for the other defense. Here is number 9.
That's Rojas right there making a move, and great pass.
1-2. Salim Elsie in the game. A good offensive threat. He had a great game at Red Bull Arena. Now's the time to do something.
So Salim Elsie making his debut into the game right now. Luke, tell us, what have you seen from him this season?
Yeah, he's I very much enjoyed watching him. He's very direct at defenders. He'll get the ball, he'll run right at you. He's not scared, he doesn't hesitate. He's got the size, he's big and strong. He's a dangerous guy in the front. You give him a little bit of room and he could score a goal or assist one. He's a great player to watch and only a freshman, so there's a lot left in the tank for him and a lot of improvement to go forward.
What an A-tier breakdown there from Luke Sirianni himself, as now I believe the back line of Stockton has the ball here. Noah Jones, who played a critical role in that first half, almost as another center back for that team. But they don't seem to be covering the same way.
Good tackle there. Altamirano cutting that ball out. But, yeah, Connor, Noah Jones, along with that whole back line, unbelievable play, just not letting too much get through. A couple shots off target were allowed, but those don't go to goals. Those don't equal goals. You need to get that ball in the back of the net as Radoncic sends it long. Elsie, hands all over him, but the referee says clean ball, and another Osprey goalie chance from Barletta, but not a save, just a pickup.
So I want to see one thing I'm interested in, if Stockton rolls with the same formation as that first half, and it looks to be the same thing. The three center backs with Lukovic being shadowed there. Again, Tommy Osterman still right on him completely, and then you have Jones right behind him there, and it looks like on the end we have Thomas Trimble, and on the other side, playing left back, Dawson Joseph still taking back his role.
And the Ospreys have some room through the middle. Do they play it? They do. It slips through both defenders, and the Ospreys score first. 1-0. I believe that was number 11.
Joseph Carbone. Getting a gift right there. The Montclair State backline not able to get the ball. It goes straight through two defenders, and if you're Stockton, you got to be ecstatic right there on a counterattack. Carbone, look at that one. Chips it right past Keenan. Perfect one there. And if you're the defense, you got to be sick to your stomachs on that one.
Yeah, I believe that ball slightly split up Owen Murphy and Radoncic. That's the second ball that was amazingly threaded through two defenders. That through ball splitting two guys is very lethal. You saw it there. Stockton capitalized for once. Shane Keenan came out, but wasn't quite enough there. Ospreys' first goal, Connor, we talked about it at half. How important is the first goal of the match? What kind of statement does it set for the other squad?
So one big thing, Stockton scoring that first goal is what really stands out to me, because now they can really hone in on that defensive. They were playing the defensive game in the first half, but now that they're up 1-0 and have that cushion, it's even more deadly, because now that back line of five is just going to sit and do a big job, and the midfield is just going to play keep away with it. Now they're just going to hold down to the final buzzer. So if you're Montclair State, you got to make sure you keep the ball, and now you're desperate for trying to find a scoring lane.
And not only that, I'm intrigued to see how Stockton responds now. Do they even go more defensive, or do they keep that same game plan that they've been doing with the 0-0 score point? Looks like they will remain with the defensive, rightfully so. I mean, that's how they started the match. But Ian Chesney threading it through. Salim Elsie to Rojas. Rojas looking around. Osman Mendez from outside the box gets blocked. Man, I thought he was going to have that one, but here we go again. Here's Carbone. Here's a counterattack from Stockton. There's a run going through. And, oh, man, Radoncic just stepping in there last second to save that one.
Great stop there, and you needed that one. You needed that one if you're Montclair State's defense. And up the field now, here's Lukovic.
Lukovic on it. Plays it to Elsie. Rojas swings it around, tried to get it to Carson, but a little off the mark there. Montclair State, though, starting off, head still up after that, conceding that goal. And that's what you got to do, Connor. Today's win or go home in the NJAC playoffs. Got to play like it's 0-0. I know the score doesn't say that, but have to keep your heads up and keep playing that same game. Here's Mendez. Nice pass there.
Ooh, what a pass.
Owen Murphy back to Mendez. Mendez driving at it. Gets past one, goes past two. Left foot shot is blocked, but great play there. Owen Murphy, though, wasting no time, putting it back in. And a great clearance. Man, Connor, the Stockton back line just always rising to the occasion.
And now it's going to be even worse than it was earlier. Earlier it was a suffocating defense. Now with that 1-0 cushion, it's going to be interesting.
Reed Carson plays it in with the left. Deflection again. Corner kick. Connor, something I've noticed here, a lot of shots from the Redhawks, but every time there's a shot, it seems like there's a defender that ricochets it before the ball even gets to Bartoletta. How important is that?
Oh, they're clogging every lane. That's been the key of the game for Stockton. They're not even letting a shot get to the goal. And I feel like got to give their defense credit there. Incredible performance so far.
First corner kick of the second half. Ball sent in. Amir Lukovic tries to head it, but too many players on him. Owen Murphy tried to go with the side volley. Ball went a little bit too high to the left, but I like the idea.
That would have been one of the greatest goals we've seen if he's able to get a great touch on that one and just rifle it into the upper 90 there. But it's usually it's so incredibly hard when it's that far away and roofs it. But a good shot on goal because you're going to need that coming down in these final 39 minutes.
But I like the energy so far from the Redhawks. Although they conceded a goal very early in the second half, looks like there's no quit in the squad. And in the previous round, previous home round for the playoffs, women's team, remember, they did concede first. They ended up coming back, forced it to overtime, and won the game 3-2. Game's not over until the final whistle blows.
Game is not over till the final whistle blows, but now looks Stockton more confident on the offensive end there.
And Radoncic went for the ball. Referee tells the Stockton player to get up, which
wow.
He did go down a little easily. There was a little bit of a contact. That arm did extend quite a bit, but hey, the referee's calling the game, not me. That's his choice. It's final.
That was it. If I'm Stockton offense right there, if I'm Carbone, I feel like that's a missed call right there. But hey, play on, says the referee, and that's exactly what will happen.
Reed Carson running over the defender, but the referee says clean tackle. Here is Mendez. Osmond Mendez plays it in. Elsie with the drop back. Rojas back wide. Here's Reed Carson on it. Reed Carson plays it in. Elsie just half a step too late. And
goal kick right
goal
there.
Kick. Yeah, I mean, again, Elsie there had a big chance, but Stockton, again, just one step ahead, as always, on defense.
And you just saw right there on the replay that Murphy shot going straight over the goal. A good attempt there, and you got to take shots like that outside the 18. It's a very dangerous spot on the pitch.
Chesney racing back. Good speed there to get back to that one. But he did get pulled down in the process. That'll be a free kick for Montclair State. Ian Chesney with the wheels.
Well, she's playing short there.
Ramo Lukovic plays it long to his cousin, Amir Lukovic. Good touch there. Here's Mendez. Mendez out wide. Owen Murphy on it now. But, man, great tackle there. A little bit of a shove after, too. Referee will talk to the Stockton player here. Like we always say, head in the game. Avoid the silly stuff, the fouls, the little taunting, unnecessary, especially in a playoff game. Here's Radoncic. Chesney calling for it in the middle. He receives it. He's wide open. Ian Chesney plays it long. Amir Lukovic plays it down to Mendez.
Oh.
And what a goal that would have been. Great chest there from Amir Lukovic. Osmond Mendez with the volley. Very close.
But Mendez, you like to see just taking shots when they have that one chance. They got to find their openings, and look at this shot. Go straight over the net, but almost a phenomenal goal right there. We just gets a little bit under it, but we have a goal kick.
Ball sent deep. Altamirano clears it out of the air. Ellisy drops it back. Amir Lukovic on it. And, man, that is the first big save of the game for Brady Bartoletta. Kind of like that first Shane Keenan save we saw in the first half, Connor.
Bartoletta right there, one-on-one with Lukovic, and there it is. Earlier in the pregame, I said that would be the matchup to watch, but what I didn't expect was Stockton deciding to just take him out of the game with that 3 center back look, and it's been working great so far.
And like we said, Amir Lukovic, you give him a little bit of room, he makes you pay. He had an inch of breathing room there and almost put an equalizer away there and the first goal of the night. But the Stockton Ospreys get lucky on that one and keep that clean sheet. 35 minutes to go. Montclair State, though, I do like the attack. They're having a lot of shots on goal and a lot of good chances created, Connor.
Great chances created, and you've seen them be more aggressive with their shot taking. They understand Stockton's playing a tight defense, so whenever they see anything, they're just going to take shots. They're just going to rip away, and hopefully one gets through the defense.
Good tackle there. Referee says all ball. Stockton tries to go forward, but Montclair State, specifically Ramo Lukovic, says not today. Here's Ellisy. Spins around one defender. A little bit of a high cleat there. Dangerous play. Got to keep that cleat down.
Almost looked like Jones got kicked in the face there, but
very close.
Looks to be fine to me. So a little bit of a great avoidance right there of a serious injury.
Yeah, dangerous play, rightfully so. Got to keep that cleat down. Cleat to ahead is not what we want to see, and luckily we didn't see it there. But Noah Jones on the kick now. He's had a fantastic night.
Part of that group that's shading Lukovic in the back, and they've done their job.
Chesney down to Reed Carson. Nice move there. Reed Carson to Salim Ellisy. Carson tries to hack at it, misses it there. Stockton on it now. Ball's played through. Ian Chesney, amazing tackle there. Is probably saving a one-on-one chance there for Stockton.
Big save there by Chesney. If that one goes right through, it's another shot with one-on-one with Keenan. So Chesney with that almost a reverse slide tackle looking like there, using the back leg to save that one. It might be a play we remember for the end of this game.
Yeah, Ian Chesney, probably his second save of the night there. Trying to keep the weight off of Shane Keenan's shoulders, but good defense there. Altamirano out to Reed Carson. He traps it with his thigh. Here's Rojas. Rojas tries to play it in for Ellisy. Good defense there once again. Stockton clearing it out, but back to Montclair State back line.
So 33 minutes and 38 seconds left in this half. Back over to Rowan and Kane now in the 80th minute. It's 1-0 Rowan still, so 10 minutes away from the NJAC final berth.
So will Rowan punch their ticket to the NJAC finals? We will find out in around 10 minutes. We'll get you that final score update once the final whistle blows. Once again, 1-0 here at MSU Soccer Park. Stockton leading it with an early goal in the second half. But a lot of soccer to play left, and Montclair State starting to attack a little better, I would say. Here's Amir Lukovic. Reed Carson on it now. Carson dribbling directly at the defender, cuts through two, plays it through. Osman Mendez lets it roll through for Owen Murphy. Owen Murphy plays it in. Amir Lukovic and Salim Ellisy just a little bit over the top, but Connor, Montclair State's attack has totally woken up.
Oh, man, it's so different. Salim Ellisy just gets a good touch on that one, and each time you see the ball just sailing right over the goal, but it's getting closer and closer, and when they keep shooting, they're going to get one to strike eventually because they've been doing – look at this shot right here. Ball played inside, and there is the ball going right towards the net, and then in the air, Ellisy goes straight over the net, just barely missing the crossbar right there.
Like I said, Salim Ellisy, very great player to watch. I really enjoy watching him come in. Great super sub player for Tumulty. Off the bench, brings in that energy right away and that danger in front of net.
So Montclair State still dominating possession, but now taking more shots.
Dominating the game too. Osman Mendez has a shot, and it's a goal! Osman Mendez ties it up at MSU Soccer Park. We are tied at 1.
What a shot there from Mendez. That one into the very corner of the net. In the bottom left, you can't put it any better than that. Mendez, and I believe, if my knowledge serves me correct, his first goal on the season, and no bigger chance for him to score than right here in the NJAC semifinal to tie this thing up with 32 minutes left.
You saw Owen Murphy there telling the crowd, get loud. I mean, the place was rocking when that goal went in. What a beautiful strike. Outside of the box, bottom corner. Bartoletta had no chance, not on him.
Yeah, look at
Montclair
the replay
State.
here. Mendez takes the shot, and look at that. Bartoletta barely missing that one. You can't put that ball in a better spot where he had it. Legitimately perfect spot.
Top-tier placement from a player who, for me, Osman Mendez today, even before that goal, to me, he's been the standout tonight. Crucial player in that midfield. Now here we go, Connor. We might see a momentum shift here. Gene Altamirano.
So now, no quit in this Red Hawk team. 1-1, 31 and a half minutes left. And that's a huge weight off your shoulders if you're the Red Hawks. Now it's all evened up at 1-1, and this is a whole different ball game back at square one here.
whole different ball game is right. Stockton running down the line. You have a 4-on-2. Carbone plays it through, and Ian Chesney once again playing great defense. Back to Owen Murphy.
Little whistle here now.
Injury down. I believe that is Amir Radoncic. I hope he's okay. Connor, I want to go back to the goal. I mean, crucial. What a crucial time to score. We have 31 minutes left in the half. And how important was that goal from Osman Mendez to really wake up the crowd and wake up the team probably?
I mean, big one, of course, because now we saw the whole bleachers erupt. And with that one there, it ties this game in the NJAC semifinal, and it's his first goal on the whole season, whole entire season.
What better way to log your first goal of the year than in the NJAC semifinals to tie it up after conceding? So we see, I talked about how the women's game went at MSU Soccer Park, their last match. Same kind of thing. It was 1-0. They went down 1-0 and then came back 1-1. We saw how the game ended, 3-2 Montclair State in overtime. Connor, is there a chance that we see kind of the same outcome here tonight?
Oh, 100%. With that goal, everything changes. You're playing with more confidence now. And you saw they start taking more shots from farther out instead of waiting to get up close and personal with the goal. Boom. Instead of just kind of flirting with shot chances, just taking them. And eventually, Mendez gets a beautiful one to fall as Rowan now in the 84th minute still leading 1-0 as we inch closer to potentially the end of that game.
And Radoncic limping off the field. Hope he's okay, but looks like he's going to need some time out. If he's not able to continue, man, his presence will be missed. He's been unbelievable this season. Holding it down in the back, him and Ian Chesney, that partnership in the center back is a very special one. And I don't know how many colleges could say that at the D3 level that they have two guys that talented.
So who would you say would be next man up to really take Radoncic's spot out here and really fill in those shoes if he has to miss time on that back line?
I mean, we've seen a lot of different players step in that role. Luke Matesic has been in there. I've seen Blumberg. I've seen a lot of different players. We'll see what coach rolls out here. Actually, it looks like he's ready to come back in.
And that is heart right there.
What a warrior.
Absolute heart and warrior. Go down right there, a couple minutes, but need to play because it's the NJAC semifinal.
That's right. I'm sure he's in some discomfort, but got to play through it. I'm glad he's okay and he's good to play through. You see him there, ready to come in. It's what your center back wants to do. He's a leader. He knows they need him for tonight, and they need him for the last half hour of the match. Again, a loss would mean the NJAC season is over for Montclair State. But again, hang on for the NCAA tournament because we might be back here.
And Lukovic got the assist. Amir Lukovic getting the assist on that Mendez goal. So this time on the dishing end of this whole thing.
Assist number 6 for Amir Lukovic on the season to mix in with his 26 goals. What a great year it's been for him. And he's a senior next year, so he will be back, hopefully. Ball is sent in by Stockton. Noah Jones wasting no time, clearing it right out, playing smart.
So you have Radoncic back out there reprising his center back role, and there it is, his first touch now. So clearly he's playing through this one.
Yeah, and it looks like he has something on his quad there, like maybe something wrapped up, but good for him there to be able to come back on. I'm glad he's great, and I'm sure his team is happy that he's there, available on the field. Here's Reed Carson. Reed Carson tried to Travella, looked like maybe a good shot, but blocked away. Again, Noah Jones, great defense.
Big block there because that ball was sailing straight towards the net. Wasn't sure where that one was going to end up going. So now we're going to have a throw-in, I believe, in the direction of Stockton's going to get a free kick here. Under 30 minutes now left here at MSU Soccer Park. And a big momentum shift. We've seen 2 key goals in this second half. And this game can go anywhere now. Now it seems like both teams are having their way with who's getting the ball at which points. And what a pass by Carbone. Incredible. And now Joseph Carbone with the ball, but taken away there because Altamirano does a great job.
Great night today from Joseph Carbone. I mean, he's been all over the pitch. I believe he's the one that scored the goal. I mean, his presence is definitely not going unrecognized tonight. He's been great, and for Montclair State, I think he's been the most dangerous player to watch out for tonight, specifically. But
So I believe it was Joseph A. Carbone
Joseph A. Carbone.
with the goal. You know, you rarely ever see a team with two players that have the same first and last name.
Chesney plays it deep. Amir Lukovic, great touch there. Juggle passing it to Salim Elsie. Elsie flicks it over, goes for the volley. I believe he got taken down on that play, but referee says play on.
Chesney steps up and almost able to take that one away there.
Montclair State battling through this one. Here's Reed Carson again. He's got a lot of space. Plays it deep. Elsie one-times it. Osmond Mendez once again. Can he do it again? Taking on a defender. Still Osmond Mendez. Plays it far post. Salim Elsie almost on that one. Ball still bouncing around. What a play. We saw Osmond Mendez cross. Salim Elsie attempted to head it, but the ball ended back up in the hands of Brady Barletta. He's had a great night tonight.
Barletta there, able to get back on that one. Now referee checking on Barletta as well because he's a little tangled up at the end of that play.
Little shaken up. Looks like an ankle maybe, but I hope he's okay. Looks like he's good. What a night he's had. I mean, coming up in the clutch. To me, that goal was not on him. He couldn't have really done much about it. But I think he's done a great job flying off his line, making some crucial plays throughout the night, probably saving a few more goals. Foul there. Reed Carson getting pushed down. Free kick Montclair.
So in this game now, 27 minutes left in the second half. We're going to tie a game here. So it's going to be interesting to see where this thing can take us. It's a big ride here. Undefeated Montclair State in the NJAC. And with the season, how it's gone so far, history repeats itself with 10-0. Radoncic looking good as ever after that tumble taken before.
Undefeated is right. I mean, can they keep that continuing? Elsie shielding off Jones, and Altamirano plays it through. Here's a through ball. Rojas shoots, and just at the hands of Barletta. But Connor, if he found that corner there, we might have had a second goal.
Oh man, Alfredo Rojas! It's a great strike. You can't lie. It's a great strike on the net, and Barletta in the great position there just makes a good save. But you can't hate on a shot on goal, because especially now they've been much more aggressive with their shot taking, and some of them have been whistling through one into the net.
I feel like the energy level, especially for the Redhawks, has jumped another 5-10 points since that goal to tie it up. And that equalizer, it should fire you up, because now you're back in that game. You're one goal away from grabbing that lead. You're not down a goal. It's a whole different game. And Montclair State, they clearly know what's at stake here. They're really excited. You see the replay there. Good shot. I mean, again, Connor, like we saw with Osmond Mendez, got to find that bottom corner or top corner. Top corner is a little more difficult, but that bottom corner is key to getting it past a good keeper in Barletta.
In other words, think about it in baseball when you're painting the corners of the strike zone. It's almost the same kind of concept. It's the area the goalkeeper cannot reach as well, and that's where everyone wants to put a ball.
Radoncic plays it back to Ian Chesney. Chesney on the ball now. Try to reach Rojas, but that ball is intercepted. Here comes Stockton. Owen Murphy on it, plays it back to Keenan very wisely. Good play there. Wasting no time and not taking any risks in a dangerous spot in the field, which every smart player has to know that, and Owen Murphy does.
Big play, and now it's all about thinking, okay, you got one goal. How can you grab the next one? You got one off a great shot, but this this Stockton defense is still putting that three center backs, and now here comes the offense.
Stockton running through it. Ball is shot. Ian Chesney, great defense there. And Viola clears it out. Man, another good play there. Want to give a final score update in the Rowan match. Rowan officially punching their ticket to the NJAC Finals. A 1-0 win over Kane University. Connor, we have a tie game here at MSU Soccer Park. The winner will face Rowan on Saturday. Who wants it more?
Winner will take on the Profs, and exactly right. The Stockton offense doing a good job here, and Keenan able to run in there and quickly make a diving save.
Shane Keenan. We mentioned before we have the bravery of two great goalkeepers tonight, Shane Keenan and Brady Barletta, they've been awesome tonight and flying off the line with bravery, throwing their body in front of the ball, and doing everything they could to win the game tonight. Chesney plays it deep. Salim Elsi on it. He lets it go. Amir Lukovic bricks it up. Here is Viola. Mendez looking for options. Still looking. Plays it back to his back line, Ian Chesney.
So you see 7 real defenders for Stockton when they're being pressured. The whole entire midfield is in on the play.
Ball's played into Mendez. Amir Lukovic tried to sneak it in that bottom right corner, Connor. I like that idea.
How that ball is able to sneak through all the way there is beyond me. You got defenders all in front, and yet it's able to get all the way past. And Barletta, in a perfect position, makes a great save.
Barletta has gotten plenty of action in that net tonight, plenty of touches on the ball, but only 1 goal. Stockton now. That's Joseph A. Carbone, plays it down the line. Amir Radoncic with the clearance. You know, the IQ of the back line for the Redhawks, and I will say the same for the Ospreys. Awesome. They don't play around with the ball. They don't mess around. They don't try to do any silly moves. They're very smart with it. They either play it on the ground or they get it out of there, play it long. Throw in now for Stockton.
Stockton's been much more impressive in the second half with how they've been able to keep possession, and they even got a goal out of that one. It's not been a completely one-sided match with that first half. The story was just Montclair State's offense has this ball, and Stockton's back line is just keeping them from getting shots off. Now Montclair State taking shots at will, and both paying off for both sides.
Thomas Trimble plays across into the far post, and it will get to Stockton. Here's Joseph. Great defense there. That was Rojas cutting that one out.
You're seeing Dawson Joseph play all over the field. Right now he's all the way up and sprinting back. You've seen him make some great runs off some great balls.
Here's Viola to Salim Elisi. Elisi getting some action tonight. Rojas plays it in. Amir Lukovic went for the back heel, but didn't trick Brady Barletta.
Didn't trick him at all, and it's a good opportunity, though. And right there, Owen Murphy able to keep that one in. Great job.
Owen Murphy plays it in. Salim Elsi, very close. Man, I mean, his height and his size and his strength is something to reckon with up there.
Big factor, and for the offense, you got to love that they're being more aggressive. Before, they were getting a little too cute with the ball, just kind of hovering around the box and not really taking too many shots. Now you're seeing them play a lot more aggressive as far as you've seen just taking general shots, and one ended up squeaking through, and with the way they're playing right now, you can expect a second one to squeak through possibly.
Yeah, and Alfredo Rojas, I mean, not a starter, but he's played a majority of the first half and the whole second half. He's been great in the midfield, linking up very well with Mendez. Amir Lukovic now drops it in. Here's Osman Mendez once again. Dancing past defenders. Still moving around, plays it in. Salim Elsi almost on the header. Man, he is so close, but Mendez back on it now.
You saw every person in these bleachers stand up as there's Mendez taking a shot on goal, but it's right in the hands of Barletta.
Osman Mendez causing all kinds of trouble today. Salim Elsi, Osman Mendez, and Alfredo Rojas tonight for me have been a difference maker. Here's the replay again on the shot.
Just does not get the touch he needed. Great opportunity, though, and now the Redhawks defense is going to settle things down to try and get the pace of play back.
You saw in that replay, Mendez didn't give up at all. He lost the ball in that one play, decided to slide, win it back, and put some type of shot on net. Here come the Ospreys. Down the field, sprinting past Viola, playing it through, splitting Chesney. And Giancarlo Altamirano with great defense there to possibly save a goal. Miradoncic, great defense.
Oh, man. Just a ton of foot traffic right there. Not able to get one cleanly through.
Stockton still managing to keep possession. Still have it here. Here they are at the top of the box. And shot is left wide, but, man, Amir Radoncic is down, and that is not something you want to see. I hope he's okay. It looks like that same leg as before, so maybe that injury came back.
And you saw in that shot right there, Ernst Louisius getting a good shot on goal right there. Didn't start this match, but he's come on and played some valuable minutes. And right now, he had Radoncic not on the ground right now, but taped up his quad before, so I'm expecting to see him back out there.
And not afraid to threw his body in there a lot. I mean, look at the attendance tonight. We have a lot of people in the crowd. MSU Athletics are in the building. I saw Montclair State Volleyball. I believe some of the lacrosse players are here. It's a full night.
Full night right now.
And everybody's bundled up. I mean, you see everybody with the layers. You see the hoods. You see the winter hats. Temperature is 40 degrees, and it does feel like a lot less than that. It is officially fall in Little Falls.
It's officially fall in Little Falls. Man, what a great first day of November, and it's 40 degrees out here, but it's feeling way worse right now. You see everyone here bundled up, tons of stuff, tons of gear. Everyone's got their winter coats already. Compared to just a couple days ago for the NJAC semifinal, we were out here in shorts.
Yeah, Saturday was 80 degrees. I was wearing shorts, t-shirt, or polo, sweating through everything I had on. It's a very different day for that. Definitely not the day to wear shorts. But Radoncic limping off. I don't believe he's going to continue for now.
Have to see how they play this one. And after going down with going down for a second time, usually it makes sense. It makes sense right there because you can only take so much of a beating.
So his replacement is on the field, I believe. I will get you that name in a minute. Andre Shelton checks in for Montclair. I mean, he's a great guy to have on the field. His presence is known. He's a good attacker. He's a good defender. But Montclair State might have to continue without Amir Radoncic either for the remainder of the game or hopefully only part of it. But we know how this team is. They're really good all around.
Approaching the 19 minutes left mark in this game, and both sides just waiting for that second goal right there because remains 1-1. We'll see some extra time, but right now Mendez with the lone goal has the ball, and no better way to have your first goal this season than in a game like this when you're trailing 1-0.
Viola spinning his defender around, but he ends up tracking it back. Down the line, still in. Osman Mendez racing to it and just beating. That was Kieran Suderman to that ball, but Montclair State with the throw-in. Good defense.
Kieran Sunderman not able to win that one completely, and in the game, Juan Uribe over here playing left back. Chesney sends it across, and you're seeing the defense do a pretty solid job of tracking things down.
Here's Salim Ellisy. Drops it back to Shelton. Here's Osman Mendez. Mendez plays it in. Amir Lukovic header. Here is Rojas, and Rojas just misses it from the 6, little bit wide left. Man, those chances are the ones you have to execute on.
Lukovic wins this ball, and it's right in the box. Rojas has time as well. The defense is almost like that Stockton back line, almost like a deer in the headlight, just kind of crashing. And look at that on the replay right there. You're seeing this one. Rojas right in front of the net, just not able to get the touch he wants, and it goes wide of the net. Not what you want to see there right now. I'm sure he wants that one back.
Yeah, it looked like he was going for that left bottom corner, which was open just a little bit too far. Probably try to keep it off the hands of Barletta, but like I said, just a little bit too far wide left. And for sure, he would like that chance back. Here come the Ospreys. This is Joseph A. Carbone on it, but Juan Uribe fighting for it. Gets pulled down, and the AR lifts his flag. Good call there. You have to keep the hands down.
Carbone is hot right now. He wants that one because it was a good scoring opportunity, but Uribe able to do a great job of drawing that call right there. Game changer.
The whole back line are all game changers. Great defense so far. Just under 17 minutes to play. We do have a tie here, 1-1 at MSU Soccer Park. Like I mentioned, Rowan will be on their way to the final Saturday. Winner will face them. If Montclair State wins, the final will be here at MSU Soccer Park. But we have a lot of soccer left before that. Osman Mendez.
Got a lot left. 16.5 minutes to go here at MSU Soccer Park. And with a 1-1 game, someone's got to come up with it.
If somebody can grab a goal here and make it 2-1 before OT if necessary, would be huge. Amir Lukovic went for the back heel there to Viola, but the Osprey defender, again, all over it.
Altamirano taking his time here on this throw-in.
Alfredo Rojas. Here we go again, Salim Elisi. Rojas back to Shelton, I believe. Sorry, that was Altamirano on it. Plays it through. Amir Lukovic turns. Good defense there, cutting off the left foot. But here's Anthony Viola. Osman Mendez battling for it and retains possession. Osman Mendez adding all types of twists and turns tonight.
All types of twists and turns is right, and the defense now looking like they're running a backline 4 right here are the Red Hawks, and there's a nice little safety blanket for the team when they can't really get a clear scoring chance.
Here's Altamirano. Plays it in. Amir Lukovic, I don't believe he touched it with his head. He attempted to, just went over the head, and Barletta once again on the ball. Connor, just want to bring up, again, Salim Elsi. Noah Jones, the first half, to me, has been dominant. Second half, they decide to put Salim Elisi on Noah Jones. We see the size difference of a mismatch, and Jones is dealing with a lot more discomfort than what he was in the first half, for sure.
Way more now as we got some subs here for Stockton. So Joseph P. Carbone back in the game. So now both Carbones in the game, and Joseph P. Carbone did have one shot in that first half. He's one of the 7 shots we saw in this game and one of the 4 from the first half.
Fresh legs for Stockton. I mean, doing everything they could to get that second goal. Just under 15 left. I mean, but Amir Doncic is limping, but it looks like he might be heading towards midfield to see if he comes back in.
Be a big plus for that Montclair State defense as Altamirano sends that one flying.
Here's Salim Elisi. And they called a foul on Elisi. I'm not sure about that one. The referee says handball, but Noah Jones had his hands on his back for sure.
So just be a free kick here for the Ospreys. As they've done, they've done their job on Lukovic here, taking him out the game with the triple team, and it's been Tommy Osterman this whole time, just shadowing him. And then he's got Jones backing him up, and now Jones is playing a little bit of a different role, and you're seeing Tommy Trimble sort of take on that right back role.
Owen Murphy now on the ball. Plays it out wide. Here's Uribe. Back to Murphy. Owen Murphy playing a very, they actually dropped him back after Amir Radancha came out, but I see him at midfield. He's coming back in. What a warrior. Here's Amir Lukovic. Lukovic plays it wide, gets blocked on the cross, but Osman Mendez on it now. Does he shoot it? He does, and Osman Mendez, great hit there, got all of that one, just didn't find those bottom corners.
Straight to the net, and I also want to bring up Lukovic's first touch is second to none right there. This ball comes flying in from down the pitch, and he's able to trap it and control it 100%. Look at this replay here. Mendez rips a shot right on net, but it's right in the hands of Barletta. So it's still a great opportunity because you still need those shots to go. You need some pressure on the goalkeepers.
Uribe on it, plays it to Viola. Viola with a quick turn. Looks for Amir Lukovic. Here he is. Great switch there. Here's Andre Shelton. One-on-one. He will take his defender, but not much room there. That was Joseph not giving him any room, so he elects to play it back. Here's Ian Chesney. Chesney to Owen Murphy. Murphy on it. Drops it right back. Ian Chesney cross. Plays it in. Salim Elsi on the chest. Drops it to Viola. Makes an overlap run. Viola elects to play it in the middle. Here's Osman Mendez. Viola. Alfredo Rojas just wide left once again, but Alfredo Rojas really starting to get that rhythm as we see Amir Radanchik coming back in. Connor, it's the second time he got hit really hard, went out, but what a warrior. He wants to fight for his team in these last 11 minutes.
And the crowd erupts now to Radoncic coming back in the game. Quad fully taped up there, but when it's an elimination game like this, I'm sure he wants to be out there every second he can, and he'll stop at nothing to be on the pitch.
He knows the team needs him, and I'm sure he's willing to battle through some pain, which he probably is right now, to play for the team in a possible elimination game. Ian Chesney on the header. Tried to find Murphy, but it went a little bit to the left. Here's Joseph A. Carbone. Plays it wide. Owen Murphy, great defense there. Knocking that ball out. Could have been a great chance for Stockton if he got that one. Here's Ellisy. Noah Jones closely on him. Alfredo Rojas now to Amir Lukovic. Lukovic now dancing on the ball. Dawson Joseph, though, not letting him go anywhere. Lukovic plays it in, and Barletta picks it up once again.
Now the shot on net. Easy one there as we're approaching the 10 minutes remaining mark here. In the 80th minute, approaching the 81st minute, 1-1 this game remains. Winner will go on to play the Rowan Profs in the NJAC final. And so both these teams, we're going to be waiting to see where it's going to take us.
Regardless, final, the time is to be determined, but it is Saturday. So keep a lookout on the NJAC website for that. But still got some time here, and we still have a tie game. So lot left to go. Stockton tries to play it forward. Viola, great defense there. And Osman Mendez will run onto it. But it is a foot race.
And you got to give Trimble credit for winning that one.
Tommy Trimble with the wheels. He elects to play in the middle. Ian Chesney with the clearance. Great job. Yeah, Tommy Trimble, 2 big chances there, 2 big crosses, but didn't lead to anything. Here's Stockton going the wing. Went down a little easy there. I don't know about that one. Referee says get up and play on.
Got to hold your breath. Every time a player goes down in the box, you just hold your breath and wait to see what the call is.
You never know. Here is Lukovic. 2 defenders on him, and he plays it back. Osman Mendez with all the room in the world in that midfield. Mendez plays it long. Amazing ball there outside to Andre Shelton. Shelton to Rojas. Rojas plays it back once again. Murphy. Amir Radoncic on it. He plays that one in. Amir Lukovic chests it down. Rojas, here's Andre Shelton.
Oh, man, Shelton just being a little too cute with the ball, not able to get a shot off there. And here's a quick counter, but Chesney's able to settle this one down. But Shelton right in front of the net, and just you freeze up for a second because the defender's in your way. You can't get the perfect shot off, and what ends up happening is just the defense just closes in, and you're not getting the result you want.
We see that pattern of it's a long ball to Amir Lukovic's chest. He brings it down, draws a couple defenders to him, and then he drops it back to another teammate. That is such a dangerous combination.
And Lukovic's first touch has been unreal all day long. It's just he's trapping the ball and great control, second to none.
And it's only, it'll only be so long until that combination finally works, and I think it could. Stockton now with a substitution.
You see this replay right here, just right there in front of the net, not able to get the shot he desires. And defense doing a great job, that Stockton back line, getting in the position and making a good stop.
7 minutes to go, and we are still tied here. I feel like I've said that 100 times, but it is true. Here comes
true
Montclair
statement.
State.
That's not a fact. Yeah, 7:17 left in this one. Coming down to the wire. If one of these teams is able to squeak one past, it could spell trouble for the opposition.
Here's Suderman. Maybe took one too many touches, but ends up in the back of Tim Tiedemann.
Oh!
Ian Chesney, a little bit of a late challenge there. Referee won't issue a card, but it's probably a warning. Chesney's not happy about it. I think he got there. It wasn't intentional, but he did get there half a second late, and got to be careful on those tackles. But to me, it was meant to be a clean foul, but he did catch him a bit, I would say.
Carbone on the ground, but gotten up now, and the referee has not brought out a card. Not one card this game so far, but a very physical game. He's letting them play.
Couple warnings throughout, and you know what? I'm going to give my hat goes off to the official here, doing a great job,
And
keeping control of the game. See that replay there. A little late, I think you would agree, Connor, but a dangerous free kick set piece for the Ospreys. You don't want to give them this type of chance here on this side of the field. Ball's played in. Osman Mendez blocks it off. And a second block from Rojas. Great way to follow up on that play.
That's got to hurt in this weather. I can only imagine that pain right now. That hurts when it's warm out.
I know how that feels. It's not too good. But ball is continued here. Ospreys on it now. Here's Suderman.
What a play.
Viola tried to box it around, but it gets cut out. And good look there. That was passed by Tommy Trimble, who's shown some flashes tonight, but just a little too much on that pass.
Through ball, not able to get there in time. And Keenan now takes a little quick goal kick there.
Ian Chesney on it now. A lot of room to work with here. A lot of room to work with, but not a lot of time left. 5 minutes.
Just 5.5 left here. One team's got a strike or else we're headed straight to extras.
Owen Murphy playing 1-2, little tiki-taka. Osman Mendez to Amir Lukovic again. Man, Connor, just got to find those corners, but the shots are constant.
That was an incredible pass right there. It couldn't go any better than that. Lukovic, if that ball is not right on the money, he's not able to get to that ball. And he gets off a shot because that's all he can really do, has no time to really react to the play. As good play by Reed Carson to win that one.
Here's Owen Murphy now in the midfield. Montclair State, I'm sure they're trying to grab a goal. Looks like Stockton will just try to defend and hope to get a counter in these last 4.5, but not the ideal situation for them. Here's Salim Elisi. Brings it down with his chest, but Stockton beat them to the play there. Giancarlo Altamirano there with the touch. To Mendez. Mendez plays it through, try to get Carson running over the top, but Stockton read it. Here's Rojas, though. Alfredo Rojas. Osman Mendez. Cuts it back and plays it out wide to Reed Carson. Owen Murphy now. Plays the ball in. Good defense there again. Stockton Ospreys are perfect in the air. But back to Montclair State. Here's Radoncic. Over to Murphy. Murphy looks, plays it, looks for Amir Lukovic, and another great header there. Ball still played in. Viola fighting for it. He will keep it in. Stuck in the corner, maybe. Maybe not. Runs around two. Slides in for a third. And great effort there from Anthony Viola.
That's a phenomenal solo effort, and that's as good as they come because they still keep possession and 3.5 minutes crunch time.
Radoncic sends it in. Salim Elsi head. Reed Carson tries to shoot it. Doesn't get all that one. Hits it a bit. Another good chance. Owen Murphy goes flying over the top. Referee says play on. And Osman Mendez drags the player down. The referee will blow the whistle there.
That time a whistle's called, and with just 3 minutes left, so Murphy now shaking up on the play. But this Red Hawk, that ball was dancing all around the box in the Stockton area.
Yeah, and not the type of, not the guy you want down, that's for sure. I mean, Owen Murphy throughout the year has been outstanding. 5 goals, 6 assists. Those stats don't speak for how well he is on the field. You have to watch him play to understand his presence, his creativity, his passing, his shooting. His defensive work is unreal. And his work rate is a big part of this team. And I hope he's okay because in 3 minutes, if there's not a goal scorer, we are headed to overtime, Connor. So you definitely want him in his last 3, but if we go to overtime, that's a longer extended period of time without Owen Murphy. And I hope he's okay because I'm sure Coach DeMulti and co. don't want that.
Extra time here at Pittsburgh. Pitzer, 3:07 left in this second half, and Murphy able to get up on his own 2 feet and now walking off right there on his own power. Stuff you love to see. And now into the field of play here, Montclair State getting ready to field this free kick, and it's cold outside. Feels like 34. You're seeing winds up to 8 miles an hour, and it's 40 degrees really, but it feeling like 34, almost in the freezing nearly.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a winter day. It feels like a December, January type day where it's actually only November 1st. Halloween was just yesterday. But the temperature is it's getting to us a bit. And we're in the press box. I can't imagine being in the bleachers and
man.
on the sideline there with the wind swirling around.
Especially if you're Owen Murphy, they're taking a shot like that, and it's only all that more painful with the weather the way it is.
3 minutes left to play. Owen Murphy limps off the field, but Bruno Esposito will come in to take his spot, at least for now. I hope Murphy's okay to get back in if overtime occurs, but we have a couple minutes left to play. Stockton Ospreys on the free kick at midfield. Here we go. Plays it deep, and the wheels there on Sunderman. Keeps it in, runs around with Doncic. But Altamirano says, you have to come back later.
That was a scary one right there, and Mendez with a great pass.
Beautiful pass. Little L turn to Viola. Viola. Salim Elissi. Elissi to Alfredo Rojas. Rojas plays it. Here's Osman Mendez once again. Tries to play it to Rojas on a run, but a little bit of a miscommunication there.
Ooh, that's a little bit of a light call there. What it looked like went down. I would not have called that one right there against Viola, but hey, referee says right there that Jake Holmes went down.
See the squad there. You see the crowd there. Everyone's pretty much bundled up. Everyone looks stiff. No one's really moving. It's a chilly day here at Soccer Park.
Oh,
Viola there, all clean. I think that was Suderman that slipped on the ball. And good job by the referee to not blow a whistle there. Good turn there. Viola with the 360 to Amir Lukovic. Lukovic switches it to Giancarlo Altamirano. Altamirano out to Carson. Carson plays it in the box. Oh, and just a little bit too high. Just inches above the head of Amir Lukovic. A little lower, Connor, would have been a great play.
Oh, man, inches away right there. And we know Lukovic's finishing ability is better than anyone, so that could have been a great scoring chance. But great cross regardless, and you got to give Montclair State credit for, in this final minute and a half, still finding ways to keep the pressure on and potentially score.
Radoncic fighting for it now and ends up winning it, but Montclair State get it again. Salim Elsie. Here's Reed Carson. Altamirano switches the field to Radoncic. See that left quad wrapped up, but no quit in him.
No quit at all.
1 minute left. I mean, we're on one of the final plays here to go, and you got to get something going here. Here's Amir Radoncic. Radoncic plays it in. And good header once again from Stockton. Just 45 seconds left, Connor.
45 seconds left in the second half, and looks like we're going to be seeing some extra time NJAC playoff action unless there's a goal.
Referee calls advantage. Here's Rojas. Rojas out wide. Altamirano plays it in. Does he have a chance to shoot it? Ball is still in. Elissi. Great defense from Stockton. Every time Montclair State knock on that door, Stockton just clear it out.
So 20 seconds left. Final attacking opportunity for the Redhawks.
15 seconds on the clock. Ian Chesney plays it in. Ball is in. Amir Lukovic drops it. Reed Carson!
Oh!
Ball still in.
Oh,
the goal!
There!
Salim Elissi with the goal at Soccer Park. As time expires. Time expires. Montclair State is heading to the NJAC Finals. Salim Elissi, what did I tell you?
Look at the Stockton defense right now. They are stunned. That ball able to go in. The crowd is getting crazy out here. A last-second goal. That ball went everywhere over there. Crazy scoring chances, and looks like LSC able to get that one to go.
Scenes at Soccer Park. One of the coaches of Stockton is in the AR's face, but the match is over. Time has expired. Connor, what a match have we been a part of? We said what would happen with the momentum change. They tied that goal. Osman Mendez. Then we have Salim Elissi, the freshman, coming in, making a statement. What an amazing match. Unbelievable.
Scoreboard reads 2-1 with zeros on the clock. Incredible finish. You can't script it any better than that. Legitimately can't script it better than that. And here's the official announcement. The game is 2-1 right there, and Stockton's just stunned. The back line, see players in disbelief of how that just ended. It probably hasn't sunk in yet, doesn't even feel real.
Hasn't sunk in with me yet. But anyway, I thought Reed Carson had it. I almost did a Reed Carson goal. Hit the bar, went down. It might have went over the line regardless, but referee said play on. LSC there on the rebound, real quick to come in, tap it in, and end the game. Here's the replay. Amir Lukovic again, once again dropping it. Reed Carson here, let's see it. It's off the bar, it's down, it's not over the line. But Salim Elissi is there to tap it in. Connor, what a statement as the new kid on the block to clinch the NJAC finals for Montclair State. Unbelievable.
With 2 seconds remaining in the game, it does not get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. That is what you watch when you get Montclair State soccer right there. Absolutely just heart-wrenching performance right there on both sides. You see all the emotion poured into there. The entire bleachers is standing right now.
But want to bring up this, both teams are on the field now. Officials are talking, so we'll keep you updated. The game is over.
The
That
Rams
is it.
celebrating.
Montclair State, as they race to the bleachers, will be facing Rowan here at MSU Soccer Park Saturday. We will be covering it. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for Saturday. Montclair State has officially punched their ticket to face Rowan in the finals.
And look at the mosh pit right there, telling the crowd to get hyped up. Ian Chesney, first one over there, Altamirano, and you're seeing the whole team just embrace in what was a fantastic victory. And Salim Elissi getting all the spotlight. You love to see it right there. Altamirano high-fiving fans, and everyone, this was a team effort, a complete team effort all around, and you loved what you saw, and a storybook ending to punch your ticket to the NJAC final.
Unbelievable, Connor. I mean, it feels fake. Feels like it was scripted, but it wasn't. Stockton played a great game. Got to give credit to them starting off here. Great game. That back line was unbelievable. Noah Jones, awesome. Goalkeeper Brady Barletta. Can't stress enough how great he's been. But again, Montclair State pushing it out and fighting until the final whistle. That was our key to start the match. Connor, Saturday is about to approach. Wednesday's almost over. We're a couple days away. What can we expect out of Saturday's match?
Well, now if you're Montclair State, you're emphatic right now. You can't believe that's the way this game ends. You're stunned right now if you're both sides. But for Montclair State, it's a good feeling. And now all eyes are on Rowan. I'm sure they're not thinking about it right now. They still got to sink in. They can enjoy this one tonight. But what a way to score it. Here's the replay again. Carson, shot above, hits the crossbar, and you think it almost gets pinned in between Joseph right there. And there's Elissi on the spot, able to keep it away just from Barletta just a little bit. And it goes in, and the crowd storms the corner. Look at the bench reaction, all in the corner, mobbing Elissi as he scores the winner, and the Stockton defense was just in disbelief.
And I'm not sure what the time frame was on that when the ball went in. I assume it was under 10 seconds because I looked at the clock. I saw 13. I look in the box. Amir brings it down. Carson shoots it.
The official ruling at the 89th minute with 58 seconds. Two seconds left.
It was like an NBA buzzer beater for the win. And got to go over the match here. Stockton played a great game. First half 0-0. Final match 2-1. 3 goals in the second half. 2 from Montclair State, 1 from Stockton. Carbone with a great match. But 2 goals from Montclair State. Big Osman Mendez and Salim Elissi legacy statement. Unbelievable.
Legacy statement. Mendez scoring his first goal of the season. And that was incredible. And on top of that, just for Elissi not starting this game to come in there and really win this one. And look at the crowd can't get enough of the team. The team can't get enough of the crowd right now. Everyone is loving this one.
Unbelievable. I mean, I have not seen MSU Soccer Park this loud. But wait for Saturday because the bleachers will be packed. We will all be here. Again, we will be broadcasting this game here. And, yeah, and momentarily we will have post-game interviews, hopefully, from our friend Vincent Pacone. Still waiting on that, but Connor, man, the emotions. I mean, I'm up here. My heart is racing. I'm not even on the field. Imagine how the players feel and their families and friends all here to support. Unbelievable.
It's
What
a
match.
memory that they will never forget,
Never.
especially if they go all the way to win the title game. This is going to be one of those goals that are looked back on in Montclair State history.
And you couldn't have asked for a bigger rivalry to face on Saturday. Rowan and Montclair, those two teams battle at it every time in all sports. To me, it's like the El Clasico of NJAC. It's like the Barcelona-Real Madrid. These two teams are not friends, and Montclair State has one more to win to officially win the NJAC. Huge game coming up on Saturday. And actually, last year was the men's team where they got eliminated, was Rowan. I believe it was the semifinals. So now most of these players were here last year for that loss, right? You have to be ready to play and get back at them. Think about that game last year. Think about how you felt, and you need to be ready to step it up and get your revenge game on Rowan.
So now looking ahead to Rowan there, Johnny Troiano, 35 points on the season, 15 goals in 17 games. He's had a great year, so now this is what Montclair State's looking forward to. And then on the other side there, I believe, so now we got Vincent Picone on the sideline right now. So Vincent, take it away for us. See what you got.
First of all, what are the emotions going through your mind right now? You're going to the finals.
Honestly, that's what we lost battery.
So now Vincent's there with Salim Ellisy winning the game for Montclair State.
And you guys played an amazing game. You had to come back, though. What goes into that comeback?
Get him plugged in. We have XLR.
So Luke, this one right here, Montclair State, Ian Chesney with a phenomenal game. Who are some players that you feel they might not be on the stat sheet but had a great game off the stat sheet, hustling all over? And I feel you got to give credit to Mendez on the stat sheet, but Murphy. Murphy did a great job doing his thing out there. And even Uribe when he was subbed in, and also this one right here, Radoncic, going down twice, coming back in to finish it.
And went down twice, like you said, came back in, made some crucial tackles. And like we said, Connor, the stat sheet in soccer doesn't always show how great these players are.
There's
Owen Murphy, his presence was unbelievable. Like we see on the screen there, Giancarlo Altamirano, amazing. Andre Shelton, unbelievable. Like you said, Connor, team effort. And I'm going to quote Amir Lukovic here from a couple weeks ago, defense wins championships. And you let up one goal, and the offense scored two. It's not a lot of goals, but you concede one, it gives a chance. Here's the highlights from the match.
Carbone's goal right there, and then that one went straight through. And now back to the action on the pitch. You see everyone's just celebrating. They can't believe it. I'm sure it's not going to feel real until maybe, like, I don't know how long it's going to take, but that's an unreal finish. You can't make stuff like that up. You would have never guessed, like, the last second goal, 2 seconds to play, and one of the most bizarre goals as well. Honestly, that ball had so many chances to go in. Carson could take that shot, and it could go straight through the net. Or even it goes off the back. It was kind of behind Bartletta there, and it got stuck there with Dawson Joseph in the corner. So you're thinking maybe the ball could even trickle in there, but able to keep it in front of him, and then boom, right after that, LSE on the spot. Clutch for the freshman.
And we have our good friend on the sideline, Vincent Picone. Vincent, what do you have for us?
All right, now going into the matchup on Saturday against Rowan, a division rival, a big rival for Montclair. How is this going into it?
You know, we beat them in the regular season, but that means absolutely nothing. It's basically 0-0. We just got to keep this up and keep the momentum going, and we're going for a battle, you know? We got to come out with that win. It's a big game for us, and we worked hard throughout the whole season. We're not stopping there. We're definitely not stopping there.
Well, thank you so much, and have a great game. Congratulations on the win.
Appreciate that.
He did great. He did great.
Now, with the final one there, and it looks like, you know, you just can't stress enough how incredible of a win that was for Montclair State. And now Rowan's up next. And if you're Rowan, you got to love what you see, because now we got an NJAC final matchup of all time. And we see Johnny Troiano, 35 points on the season. It's going to be a big matchup offensively. So now looks like we're going to go back to Vincent Picone on the sideline yet again. One more time. Vincent, what you got for us?
I'm here with Osmond Mendez, who scored the game-tying goal. How did it feel you kind of changed the momentum in the game? How did that feel?
I mean, it felt great. We went down 1-0, and, you know, we didn't put our heads down. We knew that we were going to get a chance, and, you know, first goal of the season couldn't have came at a better moment than today.
And to see this whole season, you guys had this great comeback and to have a great regular season. Going into the finals now, what are you feeling?
Revenge, you know. I wasn't part of the Montclair squad last year, but I still lost to Rowan in the semifinals. Now we know we have Rowan in the finals again, and nothing sweeter than some revenge.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Osmond. You played a great game.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
Vincent for that. He was joined by Salim Elisi and Osman Mendez. For me, the two man of the matches, both goal scorers. Back here on the Red Hawk Sports Network, again, Luke Sirianni, Connor Cupin. I mean, unbelievable match. The match ended, I think, 10 or 15 minutes ago. I'm still at a loss for words here. I don't really know what to say.
It's been an incredible one there, and you can't make up an ending like that. It's just one that I'll never forget as one of those legendary calls that you got to be a part of. And there's the replay yet again, Carbone with the goal. And now, again, Carbone, at that time, Stockton was probably running off a high right there. And then there you get Mendez with a great shot on net. You can't put it in a better spot. And then after that one comes the final goal, the one we all know and love so much. But look at this Stockton team right now. Had a great defensive game. Got to give them their credit for their strategy, taking Lukovic out of it. But what did they do? Turn to other players. Here's the shot right there. Gets stuck, and then there on the spot, LSE puts it away, and there's the bench reaction that we know and love so well, celebrating in the corner as better than anyone. And this whole team, just unbelievable win, and they're probably not going to leave this park till midnight.
No, and you see, we're looking around here, families still packed in, friends are here waiting for teammates. I mean, there's plenty to be happy about. The resilience and the confidence from this team to go down a goal, come back, actually play a lousy half from both sides, I think, offensively at least. Go down a goal, come back, score 2 goals, and then don't concede. Unbelievable. What a match, and Montclair State have to be proud of themselves after tonight.
So, Luke, now going into Rowan, that's it for us on the broadcast here.
Good
Sadly
stuff.
there, man.
The Luke Sirianni, Connor Cupin debut, but hey, we'll be back Saturday. Don't go anywhere. Red Hawk Sports Network will be covering this game. Again, Luke Sirianni, Connor Cupin. The Red Hawks are going to the NJAC Finals. Everybody have a good day.